And hello, everybody. Happy Saturday.
Hello. Howdy ho.
Hi, we are Hard Knock Dice. My name is Jonesy. I forgot to put Melgrim on this screen as well, but that's okay because we won't be on this screen for long. So, we are Hard Knock Dice. Like I said, I'm Jonesy, your dungeon master for the evening, and these people around me, minus Melgrim today because he is out sick, so please be thinking about Melgrim while he is out. But these people around me are your heroes for the evening, the Shining Vanguard, if you will. Only announcement that I have is the announcement that we do every Saturday, and that is we are still raising money for Extra Life. Whereas our players have sanity bars above them, I have a charity thermometer below me right here. We're at 1326 out of our $3,500 goal. Ultimately, thank you, Brittany, for putting in Twitch chat, but also if you're on YouTube, you can check out below in the bio and you'll see that link right there. You can go donate. If you don't know what Extra Life is, they help sick and injured kids all across the United States and Canada. And they, right now, we're raising money for Children's Hospital of Atlanta, who has just built a new hospital or is working on building a new hospital. They are somewhere in that process of start to finish. So we're raising money for those guys. Also, along with that, we're going to be giving away some cool prizes when we hit certain milestones. So at $1,500, we're going to be giving away a copy of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. At $2,500 at SteelSeries Gaming Mouse, and at $3,500 at SteelSeries Gaming Keyboard. So follow along with us, donate some money, open up your hearts and wallets to a great cause. And that's all I got. Anybody, anything else before we hop in today? No?
Nope.
No delays? All right. Well then, if that's the case, let's hop into it. Last we left off. Am I still here? Okay. Our heroes made it to the Crawling Oak, a sacred and holy place for Karlagla and her people. It is currently under assault by the forces of madness. The party then rested within the center of the tree, seemingly protecting itself from the influence around it. Kar and Artyom experienced the shared outer body experience, where a black water buffalo led them down below the tree, through a corrupted gate, and ultimately to a location presumably where the Korta himself has been taken, only leaving them with one word: hurry. Idril played Kaushik's dreams and with claims that her mother had died and that destiny would reunite them once again. Gandalwin and Gorham came to an agreement regarding exacting Gandalwin's revenge, but shortly after Gorham received a glimpse of Idril, who didn't seem to recognize him, but he was quite perturbed that Gorham could see him. I probably should have proofread this intro. Ooh, this is ugly. The party woke, prepared, and partook in a sacred hallucinogenic sap from the Crawling Oak, meant to make it so that the mind can interpret its surrounding without risking madness. The world around them was transformed into an unsettling but understandable festive world of sweets and candies. The party made quick work of some peppermint armored hot fudge monsters and then started to make their way under the tree. So we pick back up with the Shining Vanguard just defeating the last of these hot fudge monsters. The large cinnamon stick and graham cracker tree behind you. You stand amongst each other in puppet forms, ready to go. What would you, well, just so everyone knows, this is going to be hour 0 of your usage of your sap. You have 2 timers counting down currently. A 1-hour timer on being unable to be detected by hive mind, meaning if one thing sees you, they're not all going to see you. The second being your madness protection, which is going to last 8 hours. And for those who are just now joining us or maybe missed last week, these strange purple glowing orbs above each one are representing sanity, which we are now playing with, as these things may come into play. We'll see.
May, he says. May come into play, he says.
Correct. I did say may. So, what would you guys like to do?
We need to go quickly.
Hey, let's move.
Yep.
Okay.
Into the hole.
Under the tree. Kar, a familiar place to you. RTM, now a familiar place to you. At least one time over. As they lead you guys under the tree, large root system, you guys see some of the empty chrysalis now from below, just hanging there. Not in their normal forms, but sort of just look like hanging pieces of ice. But you do see blocks of ice of other hot fudge monsters that are around this area. On the other side of you, a massive on the wall, and Kar and Artyom would pick up fairly quickly what this is. This massive what you guys saw as a stone and a glyph is now a chocolate chip cookie with slightly melting chocolate chips around the edge. What is unchanged by this, with the exceptions of maybe some scarves or festive hats on them now, are carved black wooden animals that decorate the top of this, that look like fairly life-size like statues all around the top of this place. You guys see, stretching from above the chocolate chip cookie, hot fudge that's dripping above it and flowing into these chrysalis around above you. You know, Car and our team, that you need to get to the other side of this somehow. In your vision that supposedly Korta Erlev showed you, that he gave to you, you simply walked through the stone. Quick investigation onto either side of the stone, to the right or left of this massive stone, to the right or left of this cookie. You place your hand and it is solid.
Is there any evidence of the symbol that was on there in the dream? On the cookie?
Yeah, it's like built into the like the chocolate chips are sort of interconnected. And if you stare hard enough, you can make out that there is a glyph there.
I happen to recognize it. What it says by any chance? What it means, at least?
Not on this one, no. It doesn't look like any sort of language. It just looks like a massive rune.
Oh. Hey, Milo!
Still kind of taken aback by the new surroundings.
Look
yes.
at the chocolate rune.
The what? Oh.
Look at the
Oh.
chocolate rune. Look at that one right there.
I mean, yeah,
But,
you was saying it took him a minute to be
yeah.
like,
Chocolate rune. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yes.
Yes, that look, that any weird magic bullshit.
yeah, peers at it. I don't have advantage because I'm not using those goggles right now, but I guess knowledge arcana to check it out.
Yeah, you can give me a knowledge arcana check.
Not bad. That's my total bonus. That'll be a 25.
The 25, being able to peer past just a little bit, seeing the chocolate runes and the chocolate arcane rune in front of you. This, you immediately pick up that it's the same as the seal you saw back in Sharn, that the Kortahagra used to seal out that bridge and remove those things from Zoriat, some of the roots from Zoriat from that bridge, and chased it out. This is the same sort of rune, just in much more massive form. It is old, and it should be unbreakable, but you can tell by the melting chocolates that it is fading. It is losing power. And if it does,
But it shouldn't be, right?
it's old. It takes these druids to maintain these, and Kortahagra
Okay.
says that some of these are fading all across the plains. This is magics that they've been trying to maintain for thousands of years now. So it seems like that it's weakening, and something is taking advantage of that.
Yeah, that's not at full integrity, guys. That's the same seal that they used in the city. But it's not holding. It's not anymore.
Real quick,
Yeah.
Wasn't there like roots or vines or something that were like trying to flex out of or into the edges of this glyph in our dream the previous night?
Yeah. Give me an investigation check real quick.
Sure. Not great. Hold on. Let me tab back over to this. 14.
Okay, yeah, no, you see pretty easily some of the hot fudge that's going up and over the stone. It's not going through the glyph. It is not touching the glyph. The cookie that's sort of in place here is placed into the Oreo crust dirt around it, right? It's pressed against it. It is sort of set into stone. None of this hot fudge that's dripping up and above and sort of defying gravity is touching the glyph itself. It is working its way around it.
Gotcha.
So we're supposed to go through this, right? Somehow?
Yeah. In the dream, we just walked right through it. I'm not sure how to get around it in physicality.
And is this just in the middle of the room, or is it like up against the wall?
This is like this is part of the wall. This looks like part of the wall. It's massive. It's probably about 15 or 16 feet high in diameter on the wall.
And you said like it's solid if we touch it.
Yeah, it's solid if you put your hands on it.
Connor, did your people usually go through, or did they just hang out outside of it?
Car, yeah, no, you've never heard of anyone going through. That would be suicide. That's not a gate. This is a seal.
No, this is a gate. This is not a gate. This is a seal. This is what my people do, is they guard this and they maintain the seal.
Okay. So would we have to break it to go through?
I don't think that would be smart.
Yeah, that seems like an incredibly bad thing.
Magic.
We don't want to let it out.
Not really my field of focus, you know. Spitballing.
Can I check to see if there's any kind of I don't know, trap, secret door or something?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. This is a 5. She is not a smart girl.
With a 5, you don't find too much.
And there are no other unique features in the room besides the glyph itself and the weirdly going gravity defying fudge.
Correct. You see the glyph, you see the creatures around you, the animals around you. You have the glyph and the wall around it, and then just the tree roots that are black and gnarled.
How high up are the animals?
Probably about 12 feet. They're sort of set in near the tops.
Is it maybe something to do with the animals, you think?
We can check. Scatter and check out the pedestal for the animals.
I'm just gonna scale one.
Just scale up to 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
You look around. Give me a quick investigation check.
All right. I am not great at these, but it could be worse.
Bet you're better than Carr.
I have a +3. So if I am, it's not by much. That's a natural 1.
Okay, maybe not.
Hey, there's nothing on this fucking thing. It's just statue.
Kindred spirit.
Yeah, there's no shit up here. I don't know. That's weird.
You crawl up there and you cannot find the animals themselves that you saw when you were just down there. That's wild.
Why am I floating? I'm just sitting on there. This is really weird. Nah, this couldn't possibly. That's a stupid idea. It couldn't possibly be any of these. Nothing to do with these animals.
You rolled a natural 1?
Oh, yeah.
Give me a quick deck save.
Uh-oh. I'm a fall. A lot better at these, though. Great. Woo, 11!
Whew, it's starting off good. All right, word.
I rolled a 1 on the investigation check and then a 2 on my save.
I'm a lot better at these.
Again, when you
I'm
get up there,
a lot better at them, but not by much.
you get up there hanging on some of the tree roots themselves, trying to look around, trying to find if there's anything special about these animals, which you don't really see. As you do, you don't really see, and some of the hot fudge comes over and starts diverting like off of a river and starts going towards your hand. It touches your hand.
Uh-oh.
You take 2 points of acid damage,
Ow.
and as you fall, as you snatch back away from it, you go to grab. You're unable to grab everything. You hit the soft dirt out sort of above the seal and everything, and hit twice as sort of soft Oreo crumb dirt just sort of hits around the bottom of it, and you fall flat. Not enough to do any damage from the fall itself.
Just the hot fudge damage.
Just hot fudge damage.
That fudge, that hurts. I don't know what that actually is, but fuck me.
Milo just peering at the hot fudge suspiciously.
Give me an investigation check there, Milo.
Somebody with an
Careful.
int that isn't negative. Do some investigation.
no.
That will be a 16.
16, you look at the hot fudge and everything, and from where Ganwin moves his hand away, it looks like it was just going towards something. And you sort of follow the stream back and above, and it looks like it is just physically passing over this seal. The seal itself, as you sort of look closer at it, looks to be pushing it up and away from the seal itself. It looks like this stuff cannot get near the seal. But you sort of look around, and it looks like this rock that is on the wall is not solid. It looks like in the shape of a cookie. So you have like just like a flat plate of what should be stone, but is appearing as a cookie to you is actually in the shape of a cookie.
Some like speak friend and enter
Interesting.
shit. Like
This is so disorienting. I know I said this last time, but it still is. How to translate everything into cookie world mode.
I'm not really sure how to interpret this in our current state. But whatever it is, it can't get near that seal. As a matter of fact,
And take out a notepad, and he's gonna do his best to record that seal for future reference.
I mean, this is like druid magic shit, right?
yep.
I've never
like-
seen anything like this before, except for what Katahagra did back in Sharn. So, I mean,
Right.
I'm not sure. Destroying the seal or trying to, move it seems like an astronomically terrible thing to do. That seems
Oh,
like
yeah,
you'd be
hell no.
doing them a favor. I don't know how to get through it or past it otherwise.
I mean, for what I understand, is going to break without any way
Right.
to maintain.
we're here to stop it from doing that.
Right.
Right,
But
if
the guy who would be like making sure it stays maintained is like through there somewhere.
Correct.
So there's either a way to get through, or the only way to get through is we fucking bust it open.
Just as a refresh real quick, on Car and Artyom's vision, there were two separate seals, or there was a seal, and then there was a corrupted inverted version of the seal on the other side that you got to after passing through this. However,
Right.
you did that part. So there is something on the other side.
Right, but we can't even get to that right now.
Doesn't seem like it. It's not
Right.
it's
Can we
not
go over?
actively available to you.
Right.
We go over. Can we like dig dirt away?
Certainly something you could try.
Like plowed up my knife and try to like dig the dirt to kind of see how solid it is.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, just from seeing Ganowin fall there, you saw that it's soft and falls away from around it. Car, I mean, you would know though that you would need to be careful doing that. This thing, as I've said before, is not a solid piece of rock. It isn't built into anything. This isn't it is like it has been placed here over thousands of years. So you dig out too much and it could just fall forward. It could break. No clue.
So it's just balanced at this point and just kind of like loosely held in place.
Right.
Balancing.
It's just like a giant medallion on a wall set into the wall.
Okay, so not too much digging then.
Well, and it's still if he went through while it was still can you disable it like temporarily? Like just for a little bit, few seconds.
I don't even know what this magic is.
Me neither. Crazy.
I do not know how this works.
There's got to be a way to pass through without it being completely because it's still here, but he is on the other side, and bad shit has come through here. So something has come in, and things have gone through. So is there like some weird? Did your people have some kind of like weird password? God.
I was always on swamp duty.
Are there specific animals that are circling the ring itself?
Oh,
Seems to be all manner of animals above you.
Are there any buffalo?
There are not.
Okay.
that was just in the vision.
Right.
Shoot.
Hmm. Well,
Gotta try something. Clock's ticking.
Yeah.
right.
It's true.
I mean, we don't
I,
have.
at this point, as far as I can tell, our only hope is that if we can disable it temporarily. That's all I get.
I guess
Is that
can
the
I just
thing?
yeah. Can I walk up and put my hand on the seal?
Walk up, trace your hand along the chocolate runes. It's there.
Moist.
Yeah, a little bit warm to the touch.
Mm,
I know it'd be dangerous to try and physically move behind it with. And what is it leaning up against? You said dirt.
Yeah, like a wall. It is inset into the earth. This is a heavy cookie. So
Right.
there
Cookie.
you could move around it somehow, but being careful would be key.
Right.
So
Milo, could you maybe fly up in case it gets unsturdy and try to exert pressure from the top, and if this goes bad, and I can try to dig us an area to get through at the bottom?
Does any of the dirt around this thing seem disturbed recently in any sense?
give me an investigation check.
Fuck.
I can certainly try.
Milo says in response to Archon.
Natural 20.
Nice.
We're told
Wow.
23.
You look into some of the Oreo crumb soil around you, and you see you do see some disturbance around. It looks like some small like skittering marks on the bottom left and right of it, and you see some like smaller holes in the bottom of it.
Holes?
Yeah.
Like in the stone itself or in the dirt?
Right, in the surrounding stone, in the surrounding not the glyph itself.
Okay, in the wall.
Right.
in the Oreo.
Yeah.
I can't switch back and forth. I got to pick one. I gotta stick with the cookies.
Okay.
So in the Oreos we got. So can
There's something definitely. I mean, maybe they came out and around it then, perhaps, because
Maybe.
there's definitely point out the holes, like those worm things, maybe.
they dragged the Corta in to see if it like will pivot.
Yeah, does it?
You could try
Is
to
there
make it
enough-
pivot.
How heavy does this thing look?
It's about 15 foot in diameter of stone
Oh fuck!
of cookie.
And how tall is the room that we're in?
Just enough to sort of keep this, so probably no more than 17 feet or so.
Okay.
This seal is pretty much taking up the room here,
Right.
or this side of the room rather.
We gotta do something. So if we're gonna try to fucking pivot this thing, let's do it.
I might be able to move dirt around the bottom corner and we can crawl past. It's the only thing that I
Sure.
really know that would help.
Sure. We gotta try something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully, with Milo trying to steady it as best he can with his little rocket boots. from the
Melgrim,
top.
maybe you should kind of like get in the center of this thing, so you got the right in
Right.
the middle of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I can do that. Melgrim stands in the middle of the cooking and holds his hands up, ready.
And I guess I will try to carefully mold Earth a little tunnel to around the bottom right-hand side of it.
Okay. Sort of. All right. How large are you making your little tunnel? Just for my reference.
Broad enough for Milo's, I think, the thickest one of his shoulders to fit through.
Okay.
So everyone else would have to basically crawl through or
Gotcha. But
GI
not
through.
like full size height, like a tunnel.
No.
Like, okay. Gotcha.
like 3 feet by 2 feet at most.
Gotcha. Okay. I just wanted to sort of envisioning what you were doing there, and you stick your hand onto the wall and cast Mold Earth. Give me, I'm just going to say this is sort of based off your vision last night. You had to walk sort of by faith through that wall. And I want you to do the same thing here, but give me a wisdom check. Just D20 plus wisdom.
16 plus 5.
21. Very nice. All right, Jamie, you sort of, as you start off casting Mold Earth, you start pushing through, and the earth is moving out of the way. Milo, you see some slight shifting from the stone, but not enough.
Oh,
Not enough to cause it to move. You do see it move a bit, though. Melgrim, right there up under you, stiffens up. But Artyom, you sort of, after a moment, and the sort of the lights from your party start to fade through, and you have your staff with you, or be tough to have your staff while GI Joeing through, but you could, and you sort of close your eyes for a moment, and you're back in the footsteps as you walk through the stone in that vision last night. And eventually, dirt crumbles onto the other side, opens into a secondary chamber, and in front of you, that pulsating, corrupted, now looks different to you. It's not millions of insects pulsating and crawling over one another and crawling. It's just hot fudge, still in a pattern and still stretching up over the glyph protecting, but it's just sitting there sort of suspended in the air. And this room is just sort of hollowed out earth.
I'll call back through the mental link if it works. Hey, can you guys hear me?
Everybody can hear him.
All right, I
Yeah.
managed to make it through. Get through
Yes.
quickly and get to the other side.
Going through the tunnel.
And here we go.
Shimmy, shimmy.
Everybody army crawling through. Armor got some Oreo on it. Nice clothes have some Oreo on it, but everybody makes it to the other side without issue. Dust the Oreo off of you, and y'all see this pulsating hot fudge sigil in front of you. Sort of just suspended in the air.
From my experience, that hurts.
Right. It seems like it might be the reason why it's so weak, but also at the same time might be keeping the door wedged open for us to leave. So as much as I'd like to destroy it, it might keep us here forever. So
So,
does
and
it seem logical to everyone else?
correct me if I'm wrong, DM. So we have the seal and the room where we came from. We came through this tunnel and around. Is the like reverse evil seal? It's up against like the back of it, or it's across the room.
Sort of across the room, just suspended in air with like tendrils of hot fudge reaching out and over above you guys. Sort of just free flowing across the room. Our team and Car, you saw these as just insects making a bridge out of their own bodies and crawling over themselves and moving that way.
Is there anything else in this secondary chamber?
Nope. It's just a empty pocket of earth, it seems.
And y'all walked through this one through?
Right, but it wasn't fudge. They were all insects crawling over each other, forming a giant
Oh,
thing. So yeah, don't try to eat the fudge.
I-
It'll be bad.
I will not do that. I'll just walk through it.
Right. Anyway,
Tasha takes her fudge-covered hand away from her face before she puts it in her mouth.
I'm gonna walk up and try to shove my arm through the rune.
Walk up, reach your hand out into the fudge. It's no immediate burn or anything, but you do see tiny tendrils start lashing out. Like just some sort of ooze lashing out as it grabs your bracers in your shoulder and it's pulling. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. All right. Oh boy. Yay. 14.
You guys see
Whoop.
Gandalf disappear from in front of you.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
shit.
Oh shit.
Well,
That's the exact sound
I
Tasha made.
am going to dive headfirst into that thing with like a running jump.
RTM disappears.
Kind of told my homie I'd make sure he didn't die, but he's a fucking idiot.
I'll be right behind.
Car
Yeah, do
disappears.
it.
My responsibility, so
With some like kind of like panicked back and forth looks between the cookie and where his friends were standing moments before. Milo will then close his eyes and jump through.
Milo, as you hit the seal, there's a brief pause for you. Everybody else sees Milo disappear. Crowley and Gorham going through.
After you, Gorham.
Melgrim,
Fine.
I'm gonna throw Crowley in.
Are you real?
After everybody's in, Toxic is just gonna be like, "You've got to be kidding me!" And then in she goes.
Okay.
Don't got time for this shit. We gotta go.
Milo,
He said, "You're all dead. Roll new characters."
is everybody through at this point?
So,
except Melgrim is still holding the cookie.
No.
I
Melgrim is
assume
made as
Malgrim
well.
came with us.
No,
Oh, he came with.
I will definitely going to be backseating Melgrim here for a lot of this session. You guys are definitely going to take the forefront, but Melgrim is right there with you unless I say otherwise.
Gorham jumped in. Malcolm said, "Brother!" Jumped in.
Right in. He gives a soft, "We're making a mistake," and straight through the portal he goes.
Oh.
Okay. Milo, a brief pause for you as you hit this and you hear one word.
Soon.
And that's it. You make your way, everybody teleporting to the other side, and I will bring you over to the map. First, before we do this, and so everybody at home knows what we're doing today, I'm doing something a little bit different in Tailspire. So, Car and Artium, you guys were given insight into a labyrinthian maze of this hive. You guys walked for you don't know how long. And just to keep things immersive and moving, you will remember a very, very solid portion of this journey. Between the two of you, your survival skills are high enough. So this will not represent your entire journey. This is not to scale. I am not a Lord of Madness. So I am not crafting an entire fucking hive for you. Okay? So, what I do have here are certain junctions that you guys will not be able to recall, and that your party here and you will all have to make decisions on what you're doing. We'll be using Tailspire here in first person to make our way through here. You won't have characters out until you may need them, but we're going to be making our way through this maze together. Okay? So, the easiest way to do this is to have your scroll wheel zoomed all the way in, so you're in first person, and adjust your height by the white. Have your green bar already locked at the top. I'm going to tell you right all the way at the top. And use your elevation for the little white circle on the side. Okay? But do not zoom out anywhere. If you get lost or something and do not think you're with the group, then just stop moving, and I have certain points where I can summon you back to where I'm at. So don't worry about that. In here, I also have, I'm going to go ahead and summon you guys and switch us over to the battle map. Okay, here we are. Now we're going to go here and I'm going to summon players to board. Blam. So you guys should all be looking down a tunnel, right? You see icy walls over to the side of you. This is exactly what you see. Okay, nobody move. Don't move your camera. Hands up for right now. Do not move your camera. What you're stuck on looking at right now is what I want you looking at. So don't move your camera anywhere right now. The sap that you guys have ingested is doing its best to make sense of what's going on around you. However, things are not candy mode, though they are slightly winter wonderland-esque around here. As you can see, snowy caves. Car and Artyom, you both know what you're standing on right now. As your feet crunch through the snow, you know in fact what your feet are crunching on are hollow husks of chitinous shells, but it's not looking that way right now. However, we're going to make our way through this first person, and when you get to the flames, we stop, because those are where choices are made or where certain things are happening. Okay, everybody, makes sense? Don't go zooming out everywhere and looking anywhere. If you get lost, we're all going to be staying eye level with the map, not over walls or anything like that. So now what you see around you are icy walls and caverns. Within these walls that are not pictured here, you see divots and crevices in all of them. You see winding tunnels down different ways. However, Kar and Artyom lead with purpose here. They know certain junctions. They lead you past those different alleyways, smaller, some very large, that Kar and Artyom just stride past with confidence. However, we'll go and make our way to our first flame here. And our first choice.
Stick tight together. There's no place to get separated.
Yeah. Curious question, DM. What's the lighting like in
That is a very good question. Wait a minute. I need to do that again and summon you all to it. Okay, your screen should have teleported to where I want it. So that's kind of what's going to happen temporarily. The lighting in here is very, very dark, with the exception right now of Artyom's staff. You guys have very little light. So sort of what you're illuminating right now is about what you see.
Okay.
You guys go through and you hear above you just every now and again something move, rocks fall, maybe rocks, something through the air behind you. Something crawls down under your armor. Shake it out. Focus again, looking at the icicles hanging on the walls and stuff like that. Your mind sort of refocuses. The first choice you have here is a Y split off Kar and Artyom, one of the parts of your journey that you don't remember, and left and right here. To your right, you see up ahead what looks like could be a partial cave-in. To your left, you don't see anything as it just curves off and down and to the left, but you hear what sounds like maybe wind or running water.
Are we discussing amongst ourselves and voting which way to go? Is that what this is?
Okay.
Well, I think the left path looks better. Tighter spaces. Lets us, if we were to be ambushed, it eliminates the numbers advantage if we fight in tighter spaces.
You said the right-hand one was the one that went to a cave-in?
Looks like a partial cave-in from here. You cannot tell exact details. You'd have to move up to your next flame to see exactly what was going on with it. But just on the edge of your light, there looked like to be collapsed stone in the middle of it.
Do at any point in time, do we know, like me and Car, would we know if there were parts of running water in this area, or what that water is representing?
You don't. It's a moment. See, when your vision was going through, you remember turns, and you're sort of doing this just off of the wisdom and the faith, but you don't remember sounds. You don't remember anything representing running water. You don't remember seeing a river or anything. But could be rushing wind through a tunnel. You're not positive at this point.
Right.
Do we hear anything at all coming from the right side, or just?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
I will aid and listen with her well.
So you guys sit there just looking into the darkness past it, turn an ear closer to it.
First roll is a 16. With the 8, I get to roll with advantage, right?
Correct.
Okay. Second roll's a 23.
Okay. With a 23, you sort of listen, Kaushik, turning an ear. You hear there is slight whistling sort of all in this tunnel, right? Because of the slight wind that's blowing through here, through on these sort of crevices and insets into the wall. You hear higher pitched whistling. Down there, you hear a deep whistle, as if to represent something larger, a larger hole.
Can I hear any like, I know if it was like a very recent cave-in, we probably would have heard it happen if it happened while we were down here, but are there any like residual falling rocks or anything that I can hear? Anything from the right side?
You don't hear any falling rocks or anything.
Falling cookies, crumbs,
No.
chocolate chips dropping from the sky.
Interestingly enough, the candy theme is next to not noticeable here. There seems to be, it's as close to a natural environment as it can be, though things are still wrong with it. It seems like whatever this hallucinogenic fuel that is, sort of helping your mind cope with things, it is not nearly as strong as it was in the material plane, or wherever you might be now. It is struggling to hang on. So it has made sense of it, and your mind is making sense of this place as icy caves.
Gotcha. I'll tell the party. From what I can hear, it does sound a bit calmer to the right, but it doesn't look as safe, to be honest.
There is no safe here.
Well, that's a good point.
We have no
I
time.
lost my accent.
Let's choose. We have no time. I say go to the right.
I vote
Sure.
left.
Whatever's fine. Gorum, what did you suggest?
Cormson left as well.
I said to the left. Tighter spaces is in our advantage.
He'll say the left as well.
Okay, let's go left. I think that wins it.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
And we'll take our cameras and move up to the left-hand side to the next flame.
For his part, Milo is going to hit a few buttons and pull a lever on his gauntlet, functionally dismissing his familiar from where it was originally, and then popping out a clockwork ball that unfolds and resolves itself into the Kestrel, functionally resummoning it.
Okay.
Does that go properly? I don't know what kind of like bounds and stuff there are here. Don't want to make assumptions.
Yeah, that's a good question. You left your Kestrel in the tree above, or would you have brought it with you?
No, he had the homunculus was mounted to his armor, but the Kestrel was originally back at the tree still.
Give me 1 second.
Raj.
Looking up the spell. Oh, fuck. I'm getting very similar vibes as to when we teleported in that circus tent into just a realm of darkness.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's a Winter Wonderland.
That's the name of the map too.
Hey.
That's terrifying. It really? Oh, it is. See it up there at the top. Yeah, Winter Wonderland. Fuck.
Wow. I was just kidding.
Yeah. I wasn't even paying attention.
What the fuck was that?
Indeed. That's your response, having a bug crawl in your shirt. Spooky, scary skeletons.
I'm looking for where it says the summon part of Find Familiar.
Should be the
I don't even know if it specifies.
third paragraph from the bottom. Just says, as an action, you
Yeah.
can temporarily dismiss your familiar.
Yeah,
And then
I'll say you have to dismiss it first and then call it back to you, and it works as normal.
okay. Perfect. That suits in for what he was attempting to do. So, with the kestrel perched on his shoulder, he will follow if anyone is taking the lead.
Okay. Which I
Guys,
will
we could
need
split
to
the
know.
Party.
You could split the party.
We could split the party. We could have half
Hey,
go
'cause we got
down
the-
one path, half go
Because
down the other.
our mental thing is
Oh,
working.
no, that is a terrible idea. A
It is.
horrible idea. Can't you're muted, buddy.
Yeah, that's the worst idea ever.
It's a terrible plan.
And as we march forward into these tighter spaces, I will need a marching order.
Uh-oh.
I imagine me and Car were probably at the front.
Gorham's right behind him.
All right. Who is in front, RTM or Car?
I'll go first since it's my.
True.
My
How tall
house.
is Car?
Match me.
Just barely 6 feet.
Okay, so I'll just be behind, just looking overhead a little bit.
6 feet tall and super strong.
Car, RTM, Gorham. Who's
she's
next?
Dainty. She's a dainty.
Melgrim. Yeah.
Sure, Melgrim will be right behind his brother.
I'll be behind Melgrim.
Crowley behind Melgrim. Who's after Crowley?
I'll be behind Crowley.
Kaushik behind Crowley. Who's behind Kaushik?
Probably Milo.
I'd like to bring up the rear, so yes.
Of course.
Sorry, I can't hear my head rattle. Yes, I would be behind Kaushik.
Okay. And then Candlewind bringing up the rear.
Keeping my ears open behind us.
Predictable.
So,
If that's been the marching order that we've maintained, I probably would have sent Milo a personal Kalashtar mental message, telling him to don't let Gandalf do anything stupid. Keep an eye on them.
Is that a returnable message?
Yep.
You expect me to be able to stop him if he really wants to?
At least exclaim or bring it to everyone's attention.
A mental version of a sigh followed by
I'll do my best.
Fool.
So can I initiate over the mental message?
hmm?
Oh, that
Like
was
we're
a,
all-
That one was basically a PM.
Like,
But we are
yeah,
also in a group chat.
So into the group chat, no. As we get ready to just reminders, stick tight, don't get separated, stay very close.
Okay.
The mosquitoes.
The
They
barking
follow-
mosquitoes
followed
have
us.
followed you.
Ah!
As you, Car, are you trying to sneak or anything?
I'm gonna pull. I've got my mantle, and I'll pull my hood up. Yeah, so to be a little added stealth.
Okay, give me a stealth check and then a perception check for me.
She got a gilly man.
RTM, how far are you staying behind Car?
less than a foot.
You stay right on her.
Like, literally
Go ahead.
looking over her head because I'm like 5 inches taller than her.
You staying? Are you gonna try to
Damn.
stealth when you see Car flip up her hood and try to stealth forward?
Yeah, if she starts trying to sneak around, and I guess if we're unsure of what's coming ahead, I will hunker down and cast Pass Without a Trace.
So that's gonna add plus 10 to your roll,
oh.
Car.
It's gonna add how much to my roll? I'm sorry.
Plus 10.
Plus 10. Okay. So my stealth is 28, and you said investigation for the other one.
Perception, please.
Perception. Oh,
Mhm.
good. That's much better.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, that's a natural 20, so a 25.
Woo!
Natural 20.
Finally.
Car, you sneak ahead, and RTM you do as well. RTM, what's your stealth check? Because you two are going to be the first to come around this corner and see anything.
30.
30 for your stealth check. Very nice. Okay. You two sneak around this corner. Your camera should have changed again. And around this corner, you see part of the floor missing off to your right. And it just sort of sinks down and sort of at an angle into the wall. And the rushing wind sound seems to be originating from that area. You don't see anything. Yeah, no, you don't see anything currently. You just hear it. And nothing seems to be reactive to your presence or anything like that.
Does the group chat, it's only like verbal, like you can't transmit an image, or you can?
Right, it's just words.
Just verbal. So I'm gonna to RT, or do you see that? Do you see the hole?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So stay to the left. There's a big hole. We want to give it a wide berth.
All right. Is everybody going to try to sneak past it? I apologize. I'm trying to fix Milo's camera. Some things went wonky. Okay. Very well. You see this hole in the floor as all of you are going to quietly try to move around, hearing, and it's loud. Whatever it is, it's loud. And I would like everybody to give me a stealth check, please.
And we would all be within range of
The range is 30-foot radius on Artium.
Correct.
Right. Gandalf, you being on the very, you would be on the very edge of his. You'll get it, but being in the back, depending on how far you want to go, we're also on the very edge of his light as well.
Yeah, I'm not hanging back. I'm sticking close. I just wanted to be in the back.
Okay. If I can get stealth checks from everyone, then.
It's a +10.
+10.
Okay.
Thank God. Fuck me.
I have an
31.
important question. Gorham, has Bursty come along for this journey?
Shit.
That's a small hole.
I believe you got a Foon Coal.
You're muted if you're talking, James.
I think you got a ring-a-ding-ding.
Oh, did he? Okay.
You're still muted, James.
Yep.
Oh, he had a work call.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was. He looked like he was on the phone.
Right. That's fine.
Sorry.
All right. We'll resolve that in a bit. All right. Going from my top to bottom, Artyom, what'd you roll?
31.
31. Actually, let's do just by marching order. Sorry. Kara, what'd you do? Or how'd you do?
31.
Very nice.
Hey.
I drew it. Do it for life.
I also got a 31. Just wanted to throw that in there. I know I'm not in the marching order next, but I just wanted to tell you. Very excited.
Gosh, God damn it.
31 crew.
Gorham's back. How's it going, Gorham?
Hello. Sorry, I had a phone call.
No worries. Stealth check.
14.
+10, or is
that's with the +10?
Oh
Gotcha.
no!
All right.
Disadvantage is a hell of a drug.
It really is.
Melgrim got a 24. Crowley.
Oh, wait, do I roll at disadvantage because of my exhaustion?
You do.
Oh! RIP my 31, boys.
Yeah, 28.
Maybe.
28 for Crowley. And for Koshik.
1 second, I'm re-rolling. Yeah, okay, now it is an 18.
18. Okay.
RIP 31.
And Gandalf.
32. That's with a 9 on the dice. Fucking stupid.
Okay. We will bring your cameras back down to sort of first person level. You can march right by this hole in the ground.
Did I give you my stealth check?
Oh yeah, Milo, where's your stealth check? Buckaroo.
I'm sorry, Milo. Milo, what'd you get?
An 18 with disadvantage.
Very nice.
Gorm, did Bursty come with us?
Can he flip?
He probably couldn't fit through the tunnel, right?
It would be very, very hard for Bursty to fit through that tunnel.
Probably not.
Oh, sad.
Sort of retconning something. Bursty can communicate with you telepathically, correct?
Within a mile, yes.
Okay. You don't hear anything once you pass through, but right before you went into the tunnel, he lets you know that he'll stand guard. He sits there and he sits at the entrance and just waits.
The goodest boy.
Oh, you
best
better not
boy.
die. Your death's gonna be like that episode of Futurama where he just waits for you forever.
Fucking God. No.
With
Why
the
would
stuff
you
coming out
do
of this
that?
seal, I don't think he's going to be there too long.
Oh!
That's true.
You
Fuck.
underestimate Bursty. Him's a strong boy. And he loves hot fudge.
Kara and Artyom and everybody is just sort of coming by, staying quiet and clinging to this left side of the wall as we continue to move forward. You see on these rocks to your right, nothing seems to move or stir at your presence. But you do see a couple of butterflies sitting over there on those rocks. As they're sit at them for a moment, it's an odd sight as you're sort of sitting off and you're not doing your best not to disturb anything in this place, as they open up their wings and you just see the face of a skull on it, and they close their wings, open their wings again, the face of a skull, and you just hear the rushing down beneath. And now that you're right next to it, it's not water, it is wind, and it's the wind off of God knows how many butterflies' wings are down there. But you continue to move forth silently, and they do not aggro on you. And we move forward to this next flame.
I'd hate to have to fight a butterfly, man.
They're like
I'm
piranha
glad-
butterflies.
I
I'm
sure
glad we went
would.
with plan A and not plan B, which was, cast light on a rock and throw it in the hole.
I didn't know that was Plan B.
That was Artyom's plan B. He just didn't tell anybody about it.
I've teleported your vision once more to the next scene,
Thank
in
you
which
kindly.
you walk through this tunnel, a couple of more turns down here, in which you see a gap in the ground, crevice that spans the entirety of the lift, which I've sent to you once more. This is a vertical view of it. It spans the ground. Looks to be no more than about 5 feet across, but it does span the entire length of the cavern. What would you like to do?
How wide is it?
It's about 5 feet across.
All right,
And then-
Artyom, you gotta cast light on the rock and throw it down there.
I take it this isn't familiar to either of us from the night before? All right.
Everything I'm going to be showing you guys is something that's unfamiliar to you.
All right.
These are sort of moments in your journey that you're having to make decisions.
But we don't have time to take too many precautions in this situation.
Jump.
Can everyone make this jump across?
I mean,
To Milo.
Yeah,
I don't know, what's my
Yeah, we can.
jump length?
Milo
we can
could
get
try.
everyone across. That's not an issue.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I hear anything down there? Anything's gonna reach out and grab us? We try
Sure.
to jump over?
You're just listening.
Can I listen and look?
Where are you looking?
Well, I guess I don't want to look in case something reaches out and grabs me, so I'll just listen. Quick question though, I didn't with the last one because I didn't think about it until I just rolled that self check or whatever it was that I rolled. Do I roll these rolls with disadvantage as well?
All of your rolls are at disadvantage. All of
Okay,
your
okay,
skill
okay.
checks.
All right, gotcha. So, sorry about that. The last time I rolled a perception check, I did not roll it at disadvantage.
It's all
First roll is a 24, second roll is a 25, so 24.
24. You listen out. It's quiet, other than this slight whistling. I'll say with a 24. Yeah, you hear the whistling of the wind just sort of blowing over the entrances and openings of this cavern. But other than that, it's much, and the hum from behind you, the flapping the wings.
Nothing specifically from the crevice.
Not right in front of you, no.
I didn't hear anything, but that doesn't mean much.
We don't have time. We don't have time. We only have an hour. We've got to go. Come on. Let's go. Milo, can you fly people across?
Yes, I can ferry everyone over.
And we'll stand ready to proceed to do so as soon as he gets volunteers.
Who's the first to go?
Artyom will just jump across the 5-foot gap with a 16 athletics check.
16 athletics check. Artyom, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
All right. 14.
Artyom, you go to leap where you see the other side of this cavern. The rest of you see Artyom disappear underneath the snow and the rocks on the other side.
Uh-oh.
Taking...
So he made the jump. He just disappeared.
Yep. You guys see Artyom leap from one side to the other on... Should have making it on this other side. As he just disappears beneath Artyom, you take 13 points of piercing damage as you jump across and fall down about 15 feet onto sharp, jagged, as the mirage or the vision still holds, just sharp peppermints at the bottom right here. As you fall down and they just pierce your legs and arms.
Yeah,
And you're prone.
Don't they? There is an illusion. There's spikes in the small pit. Just hear grunts of not happiness trying to be suppressed to stay quiet at the bottom of a 15-foot drop.
How wide
Milo
is it?
is going to
with dimensions?
immediately hover over to try and retrieve Artyom from his predicament.
Okay, before you do that, Artyom, give me a quick perception check.
Sure. 24.
With the 24, Artyom, you fall down here. You look behind you, towards the south on our compass here, and there is a wall behind you, solid wall. You look to your north on this, and it looks like that this chamber that you've fallen down into goes back to the north, under where you have come from.
It looks like the path switches back on itself lower and deeper down. It's a sheer wall in the direction that we are going.
From underneath. You guys can still see everything on the other side here.
How wide is it down there? Pit he's in, anyway. Like, is it wide? Is it wide enough like it would be across this entire path in front of us?
The area, yes, right. The area where you're at, Artyom. And what was your perception again?
24.
20 with the 24. You see that this area is carved out wider, seemingly specifically for this. In front of you, the path gets very tight.
It tightens up quite a bit as it goes forward down here.
Am I able to get down and get him out safely, or?
You can maneuver down here. If you just, Artyom wants to reach up, yeah, you can airlift him sort of out of that hole if that's where he wants to go, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, carry me across to see if there is actually another side to this. Like, I mean, is it?
Yeah.
Start picking them up, and Artyom just sort of using your feet. Takes you about.
We're taking it slow.
Takes you about 15 feet to the other side of the gap, so about 20 feet in total, as your feet finally collide into some solid ground.
All right.
But there does seem to be solid ground on the other side.
Does it seem to line up with what we visually see, or?
Currently, from where you're at, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Uh-oh, I disconnected. Cool.
want you to go if you survived the fall.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd say keep going over past the pit.
It disconnected for a little second. What'd you say?
I was just saying that I say we go on the path past the pit rather than down.
Gotcha.
Anyone else disagree? Or anyone disagree?
No, I agree.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Let's go then.
Let's go.
Probably safest for Milo to ferry everybody over, but quickly.
One
Yeah,
by
that,
one.
that
Bit of a
was-
jump.
I think that was the new plan.
All right. Unless anybody has
Well,
objections to it.
Period of time.
What was that car?
Oh, I'm sorry. Milo, how many can you carry at a time?
I mean, unless they're small, probably one.
So Gandalf and Kaushik at least together? Save us one trip?
Please,
He would test the weight before trying it, but yes.
everybody as quick as possible.
Like Kaushik has like a big sense of urgency the longer this is going on.
Be on his back, and then Milo could be, or Gandalf could be on his front like a baby koala.
Kind of by the feet. Oh wait, no, the feet is where the boosters are at. I don't want to be on that. Never mind. I'm burning. Oh god.
As you move forward across one by one, Milo, nothing, no checks as you sit there and they plant their feet beside Artyom on solid ground, everybody being careful to avoid the illusion where it's at. You all get to the other side here, and when you get to the other side, you see a fairly massive hole in the ground, but the tunnel does seem to come to an end here, and it drops down.
Huh.
So we're
That's
going down
everybody.
one way or the other.
Yeah, but this is like the way they weren't trying to send us after we fell into a spike pit.
Quick question, DM.
Yeah.
When we were having this big long journey the previous night, did we have lots of ups and downs throughout our journey?
Yes, it was twists,
Okay.
turns, ups, downs. It was
Okay.
with a general sense of up. I will tell you
Right.
that you remember that.
Right. I just wanted to make sure that it was one of those things where we hardly ever went down. This might seem out of the normal. Okay.
It could be. It might be.
Does it also go up? Goes down? Is it open upwards as well?
You take a look. There's no opening on the ceiling here.
Have we, in general, been keeping an upwardly kind of?
So far, it has been down. I froze again. I froze
Oh,
again.
there he is.
Welcome back.
Appreciate it.
Have we been keeping a generally upwards progress thus far? Does it seem?
The only sort of elevation change that you've gone through is through your first turn when you took a left. It sort of slightly declined left and down.
Oh, this isn't good.
How high is the ceiling where it looks like it's solid above us?
These walls are fairly high, probably 40 or 50 feet.
Hey Milo, make sure that ceiling isn't an illusion. That you can fly.
He's going to have his Kestrel kind of zip up and give it a check.
Okay.
Goodbye, Kestrel.
Give a perception check for me.
That is a 17.
Okay. What's your Kestrel's AC?
Goodbye, Mr. Kestrel.
No fucking shot.
There goes
Is a,
my Kestrel.
A 13.
You see, as you fly closer to the ceiling there, as I described before, with pits, crevices, and everything else in these walls and in the side, you see a a leg reach out of one of these, grab onto the stone beside it, just missing your kestrel and trying to pull it in. As your kestrel nimbly dodges back down and out of the way, away from the ceiling.
Oh shit! Get down here. Definitely something there.
Is it a leg?
Like
But
a chitinous leg. Sort of poke
it
out,
looks
try
like
to grab
it's,
something and pull it in.
like it was coming out of an actual gap, not like through an illusory gap. So I guess down we go.
I heard someone say a human leg. It was not a human leg.
Just a foot.
Take your foot, come out and grab you a drone.
Get some with the
Around
toes.
Spit. Oh god.
You bring your
Mr.
brought your kestrel back
madness.
down to you.
Yeah, like as soon as that came out, like called it back.
All right.
Okay.
If I look down the hole, do I see the bottom, or is it still black all the way down
It's-
with dark vision?
It's fairly dark. You look down in there, seeing your grays and whites. It's hard to see in darkness, regardless. Sort of blink your eyes a couple of times, look down in there. Give me a perception check.
Hell yeah.
I froze again. This is getting annoying.
Yeah, we did. Oh, there he goes. He's
I
back.
think you're just trying to decide.
Check to find the DM.
Uh,
Do we make all checks at disadvantage down here?
No. That is caution because she's exhausted.
Big bitch.
I got an 18.
Very nice.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Gorham, you look around and you can see the bottom of this. It's only about 15 to 20 feet down. Tracks with what RTM said earlier from falling earlier. But you look around, and the important part of this is that you do not see any sharp spikes down there.
That is pretty important.
Great success.
Well, that's a cool change.
So
Doesn't look
there's-
to be any spikes down there.
So there's going to be some other kind of danger down there.
Let's
Alright.
keep on going, I guess.
I'm gonna hop down. I'm gonna
Oh.
like jump. Is there a wall in front of me, like on the other side of the hole?
Yeah, it seems that the hole ends right there. Is that your question? Like
Okay.
let me,
Like, is it like the hole we came in across before, where there's like a barrier?
Yeah. On the other side, there is just like it's a rock hole going straight down.
How close is that side of the wall? Like the opposite side of the hole?
About 7 feet, not far.
I'm gonna use the spike part of my hammer to just kind of like slow my fall a little bit.
Okay, make a athletics check real quick.
That's a nat 20 plus 9.
Shit, nice.
Gorham, you're not sure exactly where you are, but it looks like a cave. So that in itself feels a little bit like home. Sinking into the other side, bringing yourself down to the bottom. You look around. Space is tighter down here and more cramped, but you're fine.
Feels comfy. Just like home.
I'll hop down as well.
Everybody hopping down and in.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah,
I guess so. I can't stay up there by myself.
You could.
we could.
I mean, it's a free country, I think.
This is a free plane.
I'll have
Free
to.
plane.
Is it?
Probably
I'm
not.
not going to like it.
Very free of sanity, I'm sure.
All right.
I'm sure it's they're ruled by a democracy here in Zoriat, you know.
How far of a jump was it?
10 or 15 feet. You guys can
10 or
make it
15.
fairly easily, helping each other out. Yeah, I'm not gonna make anyone roll for it.
Card jumps down and she lands like one leg far out to the side,
Hey.
fist on the ground.
Spider-Man land.
Flip.
Oh shit. good form.
I thought you'd appreciate it.
Kosh
Okay.
lands on her ass with a oof.
Not as good a form.
Okay.
Whatever gets you there.
Is everybody seeing what I'm looking at right now?
I am not.
Nope. I am. I'm looking at
Unless
the
you're
hole
looking in the
floor.
crevice.
What about now?
I'm still at the butt crack of doom.
Yep.
Still
Really?
the crevice.
Found. Oh, I found another fire.
Wait a minute.
Stop looking at
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Don't look around.
No,
you.
no. This is the hole that we just jumped down. I see. Like I moved
Oh.
forward from the butt crack to the hole we just went down, and I don't know where to go from here.
You
Don't
moved from the
move here.
butt
I told
crack
you
to the hole.
explicitly not. Oh my
Okay.
god.
This is
stop.
this is where we just were.
All right.
Haven't gone anywhere.
It should have sent
Haven't
it
been.
to you now.
Nope.
Nope.
Negative.
Oh wait. I
Negative.
need to save it and close probably.
I am.
I'm
also-
still looking at the cracks.
And by everyone not going, oh, I'm gonna assume it's still not doing it. Why? I guess this
Correct.
tool's broken. What the fuck? Let me try again.
Oh,
I'll make another one. Give me 1 second, guys. Gotta place another cutscene block. Okay.
Bing bong.
Grab shot.
Oh, it's holy.
Ian said he went from the butt crack to the hole.
Oh, that's
Okay.
question.
It's not doing it for some reason.
I dropped.
That's weird. So I'll just talk you guys through it real quick then. Ian is correct. Go through the butt crack in the ground and lower yourself down with the white, and you should get to with the white slider. You should get to. Why can't I?
I can't go down into the butt crack.
Yeah, it's blocking me as well. I'll just describe it to you, and I'll try to bring you to a different space and time. I don't know why that's not working.
Alrighty.
Did that move you guys?
Nope.
I'm gonna try resummoning you and see if this works. Sorry, sorry everyone.
It's
I
okay.
don't know. I don't know why it's not.
Which is like the gumdrops.
No problem. Fire is super.
Nothing's changing.
This is all Ian's fault.
Yep, totally.
What about that?
Negative.
Nada.
All right, give me 1 second. Switch modes and see if that works.
Oh,
We've moved, or I've moved.
Yeah, I moved as well.
we're really in the butt crack now, boys.
Okay, you should all see like a small entrance ahead of you, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
And,
There we go.
and
Thank you, everybody. Welcome to hell. You guys make your
Oh, no.
way as you drop down in here. RTM finding a familiar spiked area in front of him as you carefully move past it and where RTM fell earlier. You're having to start crouching at this point, some of you sort of like ducking out of the way. And then you look ahead of you and it's very dark down here. So I'm going to give myself a little fire so everybody can see.
A little bit of fire.
Since you guys have a light anyways. So this
Yeah.
little torch right here. Bingo. Yeah. All right. So you guys see in front of you a small space, and the path in front of you seems to be incredibly tight moving forward from here.
Boy.
Sticking in the same marching order? And are you proceeding forward?
So
Is it tight
it's
all the
fully-
way through, or is it?
Everywhere that you can see down there, it looks incredibly tight.
And it's fully dark now, right? Down
Yes,
here?
it is very dark down here. I mean, it's the same amount of lighting because it's the only light you've had thus far is RTM's light. The only reason it's lighter in game is because of me.
Gotta be able to see.
Yeah, someone's got to be able to see something.
As long as whoever up front has light.
Yep. RTM's light seems to be covering the group right now. But that's about the only source of light here.
and I have dark vision too.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's
do.
the whole reason I was asking was Milo is going to move closer to the front if no one could see up there.
Does it look like with as tight as it is, would it be? Is this prohibitive to everybody's movement, or would anybody have a little bit easier time moving through this?
Nobody is a small character.
Okay, that's what I figured. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, let's just keep moving. Keep in the same order.
Mhm.
Just keep making progress.
Okay.
Give it the shimmy.
So, this is going to be a
Slapping
little bit
the
difficult,
pass.
but
Uh-oh.
if it works, it works. I would like you all to move your camera through this little small space as you crawl through here. Don't go too
Oh.
fast, because there will be some stuff we do along the way. Your
Who's my
camera will...
Yeah,
Go ahead. What
I
do you say?
can't move
Apparently
my
can't
camera at all.
move.
Can't move.
You've been moving this whole fucking time. What
Oh,
about now?
now I can move.
Okay. So you can move
I
through
cannot
this.
move.
You can't move?
Never mind. Sorry, I was on Skype.
Oh god, I moved too fast.
Gotcha. So,
It zoomed me up.
Dude, we're about to clean the earwax out of this bad boy.
Put me very high up.
everybody stop moving right about now. As you're making your way through here, the gap's getting tighter, some of them pressing on your chest as you're having to like move your way and shimmy your way through. The walls feel like they're closing in a bit on you. You're not sure if they're actually moving or not, but they're there, and you're having to shove past some of the moments. Some bit of panic starts to set in. I would like everybody to roll me a sanity check.
Oh fuck.
Those-
Jonesy, I think I got lost.
It's, if you did, that's fine. Just let your here, I'll do this and send it to you. Bam, right there. It should bring
Thank you.
everybody to kind of where I'm at.
Perfect.
Appreciate it.
I forget the sanity check is just a 20.
It's just a D100.
Oh, D1.
Do
Correct.
I roll that with disadvantage as well?
You do not. Sanity checks are not the same kind of roll. They are not a skill
Yay,
check.
donkey.
The goal is to roll below. Correct?
The goal is to
Below
roll
70.
below 70.
Yes, 69,
I'm sorry.
baby.
Below 70?
Yes, we want below.
Below
so
70.
low number is
Oh,
good.
right,
Low number is
you.
good.
Mine's very good.
Okay.
I'm so sad for you, Jonesy, that you're supposed to be rolling every day till you get 69 and can't rolls one time and get 69.
I do need to roll after on break or something for my rolling every day for 69. That's something on Twitter that I did. It was dumb. I was just like tired one night and I roll a die. Anyways, go check out on Twitter and follow along for my journey to roll 69 on a D100
Journey.
at Hard Knock Dice. It's exciting. It's a good time. We've got one roll so far. However, we're going to go in our marching order. Car, what did you roll?
14.
Very nice.
Very
Car,
Super safe.
you get stuck on one of the rocks and then just remember why you're here. Breathe out. Pass right through. He's staying very calm. Artyom? 69. Couple of moments of concern there, Artyom. You're not as bulky as you were, but still not a small guy by any means, as you're sort of like having to duck under some of these connecting rocks. Takes you a moment to steady yourself. Gorham?
62.
Hey.
Gorham, at home, moving through a little bit tighter corridors than you would like. This is a dwarf would definitely carve this tunnel wider, you know, from experience, but you make your way through. I will roll for Melgrim as well, actually.
Don't you make this man crazy.
I wouldn't do it intentionally, and I had to, and I'm going down the line. Gorham, right behind you, you hear Melgrim start to hyperventilate. He says,
Brother, you alright back there?
I can't move. And you see, and you look back, and he's sort of shaking and stuck behind a rock, and he's some of his like upper chest and arms, and he's like trying to shove in it, and he's just sort of making the situation worse and sort of wedging himself into somewhere, and not a good time right now.
Can I like assist him moving through?
Tell me how you do so. Right now he is more so than physically unable to do so, his mind is getting in the way of him being able to move through here. So tell me what you do.
Well, I'm gonna shuffle back on over to him, like however far I moved.
You guys are no more than 5. You cannot move as you're moving through here. You are not able to move more than 5 feet around.
On, brother, just breathe. It's all right. We'll get you out of there. Don't sweat it.
Give me a persuasion check. I'll give it to you at advantage because you're his brother.
We'll lube you up and pop you right out of there.
Oh.
26.
Very nice. Sit up there, clasp your hand on his shoulder. Talk to him a little bit, because pulling on it would just exacerbate the situation right now, but you talk him down. He starts breathing a little bit slower, starts focusing. Slips his shoulder down and under as you're talking to him. So,
and don't forget to suck in that big gut.
Sort of gives you a light laugh, but you can see as he laughs a little bit, he just right, and sort of like having to calm himself down. Crowley.
3.
Very nice. Staying calm, cool, collected. Moving your way gracefully through. Kaushik.
2.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Very,
the one up.
very,
the literal one up.
very calm, cool, and collected back there in the rear. As you guys slip through, making your way. No issues. Milo.
29.
Very nice. Armor getting stuck on some things, but just thinking about it analytically, ducking down beneath them. No issues. Gandolin?
60.
60. Still staying calm. Melgrim, for that, will lose 1 sanity.
Hey, his sanity is 69.
Okay. You guys fight your way through and make your way through here, through these tunnels, and it takes a while. This is taking time. By the time you end this, your hour for the hive mind is up. At this point, it is over. But eventually, you make your way around, and I'm just going to grab another shot right here and bring you guys to it. You guys should see that, correct? Should see another flame.
Yes, sir.
You guys see that the path leads from here, going up and curves around to the right.
Correct.
All right. You guys move and continue on, shaking off that last little bit and move up to the right. You guys can all move your cameras to do so.
Not at this
Yeah, I wish I could.
Stuck.
There you go. You should be able to now. I
No,
forget.
let go.
You should be able to now.
Shot puts you up as soon as you start moving. It's not like your camera being that close to the ground, apparently.
What you do,
How far up am I moving here?
I'll send you a shot in just a moment.
See a fire.
Vaccine.
Light from a fire, anyway.
Should have teleported you, right?
Yep.
All right.
Sure did.
Oh.
Without moving your cameras, you'll see a couple of things here. You'll see that you guys are coming out of that bottom portion. Straight under. There's a little cave there. You can move your camera if you need to the right a little bit to see. You're coming from that bottom cave area, and you guys sort of filter out into this area. Much larger and probably a bit of relief, but some uneasiness too, as you see just from side to side, some dark flying movement from back and forth. Same as you saw earlier, nothing nothing different there. You guys take a look around this area, and as you do, you come out here and you see a couple of options. You see to your right that curves down and to the right, or let me see. If you're still looking at this, I'll actually describe it the way you're looking at it from the shot. So on your guys' screens, you're coming out of the cave, so it would be to your right, but looking at it on the camera, this would be to your left, where it curves down and out of sight. You see also sort of in front of you as you're exiting the cavern off to your left that it curves left and out of sight. And then as you sort of filter out of this cavern, you see another cavern above you with no obvious path to it, but a large cavern. And within that, just sort of a pulsating, glowing light. What would you like to do?
Well, we need to go up as much as possible.
Mm.
Our quarry lies above. I say we just go up.
Agree.
Right. How high up is this other cavern with the light pulsating from it?
It's about 30-35 feet above.
Can Milo send his kestrel? Milo, can you send your kestrel to check it out first?
Yes.
And with a quick command, he will send it to take a look.
Okay. Just sending it out and above.
Deserve.
Okay. Give me a perception check for your kestrel.
15.
15.
Correction, 14.
14. What's your kestrel's AC?
God damn it.
It was 14,
13.
right? 13.
Kestrel.
Your kestrel takes 6 points of piercing damage. As
Kestrel gets smacked into a collection of cogs and gears.
does that kill it?
It has 1 hit point.
Okay. Milo, as you send it up, and your kestrel once more flapping above, and you know the cavern above you is teeming with life, as you've seen. You send your kestrel up, and nearly immediately swooping down, something seeming to catch the movement, hits the kestrel and takes it off into another cavern on the opposite side. I say cavern, crevice into the wall.
Milo just blinks a few times as a couple parts drop to the ground.
Well, that's that.
How big is the hole that the kestrel gets drugged through?
Maybe the size of a, I don't know, that, like a cannonball, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, that's not big enough for us to fit through.
Doesn't mean they wouldn't try necessarily, but do we just go look anyway? You said up, so we don't really have time to deliberate.
Let's go. It comes and attacks again. We'll kill it.
Okay. To climb up to this cavern, it's going to be an athletics check. Sort of make your way up to this ledge, unless you were doing it in another way.
You said it's 30 feet up?
About
Don't we
30
have some rope?
Okay. My climbing thing only applies to building climbing, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Athletics.
Mine was 14.
Boy, my athletics is
Keep
really
forgetting
good.
that I'm proficient in athletics.
+1. Alright. Yay.
This is an athletics check.
Correct.
$18.
Succeeds. 19 succeeds as well.
My first roll was 15, but my real roll is 5.
Okay.
10.
10. Okay.
14.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
Wait, can't you just like run up walls as a monk?
Not if
Okay.
I'm not a ninth level monk.
No parkour.
Oh.
Milo, you're just flying up. Okay.
Oh, it's just like
Peasants?
It's
going
less
at
of
the
a
bottom,
peasant's
trying to-
commentary and more of a I have all of the athletic and acrobatic inclinations of a toddler.
I'm much
Actually,
more
probably
acrobatic than
less.
I am athletic.
My 10 or aboves, so Ganowin, Crowley, and Carr, you get up not very far, but you do fall back down, but not enough to hurt you. My 5, my sub 10, needs to make a dexterity saving throw when she gets back. The other 3, you are still at the base of this.
Shit. What? I thought, didn't we have some people in the teens? In like 18 or so?
Yeah, Artium
Okay,
and
so you
Gorham,
got that.
and I need to make one for Melgrim as I accidentally zoom in.
Blow that shit out of the water.
Gorham is good.
Are we good to roll again? Try again, or
Yeah. Those who fell,
Okay.
I'll need
Okay.
Koshik to roll me. Melgrim climbs up right behind you, Gorham, with ease.
16 this time?
16.
can we like throw a rope down to give them like advantage or something on the check?
You can. Do you have rope on you?
I don't think RTM has any rope left. Let me check.
Brittany,
Hello,
you've
it's me,
changed.
Takashi.
If I got advantage, it's
Literally.
even better.
Oh,
Literally
I actually do have some extra rope. Yeah, I will eat some rope down there.
I was
Oh,
like, can I use
21.
my-
One at a time. Okay, so giving advantage 21 to Crowley. What'd you say, Carr?
It was 14, but I was gonna ask if I could use my tendril tattoo.
That
to, like,
does
throw
have
up
limited
the
uses.
advantage. Oh, okay. Well dread. Okay. So 14 again.
Did you roll at advantage?
Oh no, sorry. I did not. Let
Roll
me do
one more
that again.
time. And what was Koshik's dex save?
Is she within range of me to get the +4?
No, because she was 2 people behind you in the marching order, so you would have been up there by then.
Okay, she got a 17.
17. Very nice. 17. She will take she'll take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as she falls back down and sort of like sprains her ankles as she hits the ground once more, but she doesn't fall prone. Two points of bludgeoning damage, Miss Koshik.
Ankle damage.
And your ankles are hurting. However,
Let's go!
a rope has been thrown down for you. Carr, what is your roll?
The second one was 21.
21, very nice.
Do I
21
get to
succeeds.
reroll?
You do. They have thrown a rope down for advantage. It is a straight roll now.
It cancels out my disadvantage.
Correct.
This is athletics, right? Sorry, I just ran back.
It is.
Okay. Jesus Christ. 14.
14.
Yeah.
Koshik, you were tired and you were struggling. And you, with a 14, you don't take any damage, but you cannot crawl up the rope right now. Your muscles are-
Milo! Come get me!
On it.
After a couple of minutes of struggle, Milo, you fly down there. It takes you some extra time carrying someone up, as your boots are meant for you and you alone, so you do move slower.
Yeah.
I just imagining like Milo carrying Kasha back up here, and she's just like buffing her nails. Thank you, Milo.
All right. Now that we're up here, should have summoned you to the mouth of this cavern here. Okay. Continuing,
Oh.
you see that there is some like pulsating lights, it seems, that run, but it gets brighter rather at the back where it turns left and out of view. This area does narrow. You keeping the same marching order?
Yep. We should probably try
Might
to
as
sneak up
well.
here, though.
Yeah.
You're gonna try to sneak?
Stealthy boy.
Yeah. I'll cast Pass Without a Trace, of course.
Again?
Yep.
Alright. Mark the spell off. Everybody gets +10. Roll a stealth check for me. Car first. We're gonna go in our marching order.
17.
17, okay.
28.
28, okay. One of my...
A big old.
Go ahead, sorry.
What was that? Huh?
So, well, one of my D20s went to Funky Town, but you go ahead.
What the hell are you doing with your D20s, buddy? I got a 18. Thanks for that Pass Without Trace, because I would always be spotted.
Okay. That's Gorham Melgrim is gonna make his stealth check. Does pretty good with a 23. Crowley.
26.
Crowley, with your passive investigation as you're sort of walking through here. The very mouth of this cave right here. You see some odd striations and rocks that don't seem at random. They seem, and you can see them here on the map. I've tried to sort of at least simulate them under God's flashlight right here. But they seem to be sort of like ridges growing up and around. Like that. But they're rock-like in look. Koshik?
23.
23, okay. Philo?
17.
17, okay. Gandolin?
42.
Jesus.
Ridiculous.
Okay.
Gandalf can't even see his own hands when he looks down.
I can't see shit right now, so I'm like, I am so. It's dark in here. Like, it's only fair if I can't see.
I am
me.
one with the dark, and the dark is with me.
All right. You guys sneak your way forward. Moving slowly. Car up front. Car as you move, and you can move your camera now into the cave itself. Car, you're moving. The glowing sort of gets a little bit brighter back here. A little bit brighter just around this curve to the left.
I can't move my camera.
Oh, yeah. It's because I for some reason it locks you into place, but you move your camera slowly around the corner and to the left. As you do, Car, it ends into a dead end. And you hear, all of you hear, from behind you,
They just get eaten.
and look around you, and there's nodules on the walls all the way around you. Give me 1 second.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
And as you guys are standing here looking around, Gandolin in the rear,
Oh fuck.
still around this opposite side,
Yeah.
you
That
see
thing can go so long.
that the mouth of this cave that you have entered has closed around you. These
Oh.
nodules around you start spraying a green liquid all around you and onto you.
Oh no.
As it does, just starts stinging and melting your skin and around you, and it starts filling up
Oh,
the
shit.
room around you with acid. And that is where we're going to take our break, and we'll
Oh,
be back
fuck.
soon. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back with this. Hopefully you're having a good time, because I know I am.
Oh fuck.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon. Drop a follow or a like and subscribe if you're over there on the YouTube, and we'll be back soon. Much love.
Oh no.
And hello, everyone. we return to wherever these guys are. They had snuck their way through this cave system, it seems, having to make some difficult choices at certain junctures. Car and RTM leading their way through, taking them through lefts, rights, ups, downs, all the way through this. However, in their vision, they couldn't recall all of the information they were given, and they had to make decisions as a party, which has led them to this point. They fought their way up into a cavern, making their way as they saw pulsating light at the back of the cavern. Making their way in, Mr. Crowley noticed some odd striations in the bottom and tops of the floor. They continued down into the cavern, noticing that it turned off to the left, and that's where the pulsating light was brightest. And in that bright light, the tunnel ended. And behind Ganowin, hearing the mouth of the cave shut and lock tight, and then small nodules on the rocks around them started spraying acid, and now the bottom of this chamber is beginning to fill with said acid. I would like to start this off with everybody rolling me a dexterity saving check, please.
Is that disadvantage for me?
Saving throws or not.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah.
The only ones that will be getting the benefit of Gorham is Artyom and Melgrim.
Darn.
What am I rolling now?
Dexterity saving
I
throw.
needed that.
Oh, there we go.
It's plus 4, correct?
Yes.
That
All
die
right.
rolled from 6 to a
From top to bottom,
Wait.
Car.
It's what we roll plus 4?
No. This is only applies to Artyom and Melgrim.
Oh, well, in that case, it's 12.
12.
What's your dexterity? What is your
What's my
dexterity?
12.
Oh, okay. So it'd be 13 total.
And it was. Yeah, we'll assume
Okay.
that was.
All right. Car, you're going to take 13 points of acid damage.
Oh.
Artyom, what's your roll?
Dirty 20.
6 points of acid damage. Gorham,
Nat 20, baby.
Nat
For a
20.
24.
6 points of RTM damage, of acid
no.
damage.
Oh, shit.
Watch out now.
Oh, you just fucking elbowed him in the face. Oh.
Melgrim gets a +4 from you, and for dexterity saving there is a +2, which brings him to 16, which means he'll succeed, taking 6 points of acid damage. Crowley,
19.
6 points of acid damage. Kaushik,
18.
6 points of acid damage. Milo,
13 points of acid damage.
okay. I'll take your word. I'll take your
like
word
the
for it.
acceptance.
Gandolin,
28.
28, 6 points of acid damage.
Does evasion apply to this?
You know what? I'll say it applies to this first round. There will become a point where evasion can no longer apply.
Right, that's fair.
Ganowin, I'm gonna say in order for it to apply, you cannot be on the floor anymore. So you are now on one of the walls. Correct. Because now this is about filling up very, very quickly. About 6 inches of acid is already on the floor. You guys are gonna have initiative, if we're gonna call it that, but we're gonna call it in just party line order. So starting off with Car, what are you doing?
Trying to jump up.
You gonna try to jump up? Make me a quick athletics check. You know what? I'll give you acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
We'll do athletics.
Sure, yeah. Roll me an athletics check.
Oh, for all the good it did, it's a 9. I just might as well just sit down in the acid.
You go to crawl up and get out of the 6 inches that's raising from the floor here, but some of the acid has already gotten onto the walls and from the general spray, slipping right back down. You got a movement and a bonus action if you'd like to do anything with those. You are at the furthest backhand corner of this. You're at the tail end of whatever this is.
At the tail end. Do I see? I mean, is there anything to step up on or any? I'm at the tail end. What that kind of rock that's jutting out to the right? Can I run over to that?
You can run over to it, but you used your action to try to crawl the wall this time.
So I already did that. So okay. We'll do that, and let's see, what's my bonus action option? Not much. No, yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
So I'll just run over there to be ready to hopefully try again to hop up.
Okay, RTM, what are you doing?
And we can't see. There's just nodules all over the place that this acid is pouring in through a liquid form.
Right. It's like almost aerosolized from nodules all around the top, and it seems to be filling from the bottom as well. It is filling rapidly in here.
Okay, I am going to tell everyone through the telepathic bond to hop on, and I will transform into a sea turtle, a giant sea turtle.
Okay.
And push myself into the biggest clump of the party.
All right, you're not in the middle, but they're all right behind you. Do you move anywhere in particular?
Yeah, I try to get kind of like push towards them in a way so that the most people can hop onto me quickly.
Okay, so you push through your party in order to be a giant sea turtle, which is large or huge?
I believe it is large. Oh, it is only large.
Okay.
Is this area too small for a huge creature?
The current area you're in is, yes, even for a large creature, because remember the tail narrows. If you look on your map here, the tail narrows to a 5-foot square. In order to be a large creature, you'd have to push up further, closer to the mouth area. And in order to be a huge creature, you would just be able to fit.
Okay, I'll keep with the snapping turtle thing and push out a little bit so that, yeah.
Okay. And push out to where you can fit, probably right about here on your map. All right.
I can't see anything in the map.
Can you not? You don't see any?
I can't move anything, so I'm just.
Oh, no. I'm just showing with the flashlight right there.
I see that.
Okay. All right. End your turn, RTM.
Can I take an action to try and perceive what exactly might be going on here, or what triggered this, or something?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
All right. 19 plus 9, I think. Yes.
Okay.
So 28.
Okay. Wild shape into a turtle, and you start looking around. RTM, you're familiar with nature. This looks to be maybe in the stomach of something. That you're looking around, and you've moved up now, being able to see it and looking at the mouth where it has closed, and I've actually closed it off now. You see like jaw-like hinges on either side where it has clamped shut around you, and those smooth ridges was like interlocking together in front of you.
Yeah, I'll just say, we're in some kind of creature's mouth. We need to figure out the way to make it spit us out or force its mouth open.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Gorham, what would you like to do?
Does he have a punching bag? A
A
uvula?
uvula.
You don't see a uvula in here. You don't see a uvula.
Alright, well, hop on the old sea turtle.
Okay.
I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
So, the Quaking Vengeance feat, if you recall.
Mm-hmm.
I have True Sight. What does that do for me in this situation? Do I see
That's
anything different?
a good question. I would say within 5 feet of you, you haven't really investigated too much since you've been here.
I don't do that.
Right. You've kept a pretty far eye, but there's been a couple of times where you've looked at your feet and you can kind of guess what would be around you. That's a good question though about what you would see. You see everything is normal past that 5 feet, but around your feet's a little bit differently. In this situation, if you'd like to sort of, I'm gonna say you're still under like a hallucination effect, I could let you could try to peer past it with a Constitution. That would be your action to do so if you'd like to do that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You said a Constitution?
Constitution saving throw to peer past it.
$16.
16 is a success. Gorham, you take a moment, suppress the visions that have sort of coated this place. You look around, and filling from these, there are still nodules on the side of this, but it looks like you're in the side of some sort of larval being as you look around, and yellow type maggot-like flesh surrounds you. The floor, the ceilings, everything. This is not any sort of cavern. You are standing in the sun, and you look towards the mouth of it, where you just see carved, like, barbed teeth that have sewn, like, caused themselves and, like, bit through the lips of this creature. The lips of this creature just sort of seal themselves shut. I'd like you to give me a sanity roll, please.
Oh no.
Gorm's gonna be fine.
28.
Blink your eyes a couple of times. The vision takes hold once more. That's sort of what you've gathered. You were in the stomach of some sort of large, like, maggot-like being.
This isn't a cave. We are in that creature. And then I'm gonna scramble onto, if I can, try to scramble onto the sea turtle with my movement.
Yeah, easily enough. Artyom sort of positioned himself in the middle of everybody. Climb on top of Artyom.
He's got the one flipper down as like a ramp.
Yeah. All right. End your turn there, Gorham.
Yeah.
Right. Melgrim is gonna Melgrim's gonna take your lead, Gorham, on this one. He's just gonna follow up. He is gonna pull his sword, and hold it out and just sort of in both hands and looking around, ready for. He's gonna hold an action to do something, to attack something. And Crowley, what would you like to do?
How big's this turtle?
Large.
Large.
Large? Oh, well,
I'll say, with the dwarves there, maybe one more person, depending on the person, is going to be able to fit onto the back of this thing.
That thing I saw with my investigation earlier, those does that seem like a exit out, or
the things you saw earlier are now closed and latching shut?
All right.
They were teeth.
Teeth. All right. I'm gonna fly. I'm just gonna get up and fly.
Okay. Using the loot to fly?
Yep.
Okay. Use your action, cast loot with the fly with the loot, getting above what is filling up on the ground. Acid still spraying around you.
Yeah, I'll hover over the turtle.
Okay.
Not in the way of anyone that's gonna get up there, but up there.
Sure. All right. Is that end your turn, Crawley?
Yeah.
All right. Kaushik.
So, I have a question.
Okay.
Knowing that this is a creature,
Mm-hmm.
though I haven't seen it myself, I know that this is a creature, and I can see it because I'm inside of it. Can I cast spells that are...
I disconnected. This is
okay.
a fun time. I disconnected.
Okay, you're back.
I'm back. Hello, everybody.
Can I cast spells that are dependent on me seeing the creature, on this creature?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm trying to think of an
question.
instance where it won't work, but we'll go with the spell that you say. What you trying to do?
I have another question before I make any decisions.
Okay.
When you, I don't know, say, I don't know, hypothetically banish a creature, do you banish all of the contents inside the creature as well, such as other creatures or people maybe? Would they vanish with it?
You know what? I'm gonna say
Perhaps.
Kaushik has never been inside of a beast and has banished it from from inside, so who knows?
So the way I'm seeing this going is it wouldn't hurt to do it because we'd still be in the same situation, just in a different place. Right? But if it does get banished, what happens though? Do we like fall to our deaths? I don't know.
It's a mystery.
I probably should do it. Oh, I guess we'll never know. I'm gonna figure something else out. Give me just 1 second.
Oh man.
That'd be crazy.
I may, if I can't figure anything else out, I might still consider it. Give me just a second. Okay, so first of all, what I'm gonna do is crawl into Artium, or like climb onto Artium, climb onto the turtle, out of the acid. I don't want to take any more acid damage, obviously.
I want to be clear. The acid damage is still happening because it is spraying from everywhere within this room.
Parks, you have those little misters.
I don't want to
That,
be
but acid.
like waist deep in acid. I feel like I'll take less damage just being gently misted by it than waist deep in it. So
Right.
on top of the turtle I go.
Okay. Takes up the last spot on our team.
The last spot? Nobody else can fit?
Gorham, Melgrim, and you.
Oh no.
That's 3 people on top of a large creature. That's 1 more than should be.
In that case, I won't do that. I'll save that spot for somebody else because I have my man's folly gloves and I can levitate if I use 2 little boosties of it. So if somebody else needs to crawl on top of him, that's perfectly fine. I'll just levitate myself out of the acid.
Okay. You're gonna use your action to levitate yourself up a little bit. Okay. Spend a couple of charges of man's folly to levitate yourself up.
And then from there, I'm just gonna vibe and see what everybody else comes up with.
Okay.
If I got it banished, I'll do it next round.
All right.
But that'll be my turn. Just
Milo.
levitate.
Milo is gonna go straight up, and can he intuit that they're inside of something?
It has been vocalized now.
It's been
a couple
said.
of times.
Okay.
We got like a stick of dynamite. Yay.
I mean, technically, yes.
Ah, yes, the
Got
child soul
you.
crystals.
No, remember he bought the blast disc when.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Do we want to hit the walls?
Do something.
Aye.
All right.
They throat or they jaw or something.
We're gonna.
They're
run
fucking.
up- Is there a distinguishable draw? You said it was like a larva-like creature.
Yeah, I said there was some like hinged like rock structures, but
Oh,
there's
okay,
no
I
like
didn't pick-
there's no like distinguishing like jaw like features because that Gorham saw. Because it is just basically
Close.
a large maggot. Correct.
Gotcha.
Nasty.
It is.
Can't would I be able to make a roll to determine the most fragile looking part upwards inflection?
If you want to use your action to perceive to try to find somewhere fragile.
Oh, I'm talking about just through the illusion, not trying to peel back the veil or anything.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It'll take your action to sort of use your action to perceive, to use a perception check. Looking for
Yeah,
somewhere. Okay.
If it's gonna take his action, then we'll just
Yep.
pick a spot
Sure.
kind of far from the party. We will drop a. We'll drop a shatter.
Okay.
So like,
What level?
just a base level 2 shatter. Just
Okay.
rack the lever on his gauntlet. Little rocket pops out and fire away.
And then what kind of save is that? Constitution?
It is, yes, a Constitution save for half.
Little Thunderino damage.
my first roll. No, not my first roll. Never mind. But that is a fail. I rolled a natural 1.
As a 17 points of thunder damage.
All right. 17 points of thunder damage. And what?
Is there an immediate result, or
you hear
action?
from within just the walls of this ice cavern start groaning, but there's no sort of movement reaction.
Just after a couple seconds of hesitation and look left, look right, bonus action to re-up the shields that were taken down by that last acid splash.
Okay. All right. Gainwin.
Okay.
Well, and I couldn't remember if I said it before my shatter or not. Did lift up out of the acid. All right.
Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say teeth count as a structure?
That teeth count as a structure. I'm gonna say again, since you know that this is a living being, that would not take effect.
No, that's not what I meant. This is for
Okay.
a different reason.
Okay.
I asked because we have discussed previously me spending key in fun and interesting ways.
Mm-hmm.
I was wanting to do siege weapon damage against its teeth.
Yeah, that's what I was alluding to.
Okay,
that
okay,
you
just
know
making sure.
that this is a living creature. So
All right.
you being a siege, you trying to do siege damage to it wouldn't apply in
Wouldn't
this
stick?
specific
Okay.
scenario.
Okay. I just didn't know if like teeth being not like flesh would
It's
any leeway in that regard. Okay.
yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking stab. I'm gonna stab the inside of this fucking thing.
Okay. You are still clinging onto the walls right now.
Yep. I'm just gonna
Okay.
like,
Create out and
hold
take a couple
myself
steps.
up with like 2 feet and 1 arm and then just stab it.
Go ahead and roll a couple of attacks.
Okay. Oh Jesus. Okay. Attack number 1. 27.
Hits.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll them both. Attack number 2. 26.
Hits.
All right. So we got 4, 6 plus. So 12 points of magical piercing on attack number 1.
Okay.
4, 5. Wait a second. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. That's 14 points of magical piercing on the first one because 6 plus 8.
Okay.
The second one is 13 points of magical piercing because 5 plus 8.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I'll bonus action smack it with an arm strike as well. I guess. Throw us up, you bastard!
Go for it.
Oh wow, that's really bad. 16, comparatively speaking.
16 hits.
Okay. Yay. 7 points of magical bludgeoning.
All right. For 27 plus 7 for 34.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
I figure if it's gonna spit us out, it's gonna open its mouth. So I'm gonna try to get closer to its mouth area, the teeth, whatever seem to be the closing area.
Okay. Easy enough to get up there towards the closed rocks up here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ending your turn. I need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Going in order again. Car.
Uh-oh.
16.
7 points of acid damage. Artium.
18.
7 points of acid damage. Gorham.
It would help if I unmuted my mic. I said it and I was like, did everything get 23?
7 points of acid damage. Melgrim. 7 points of acid damage. That brings us to Crowley.
10.
14 points of acid damage.
Didn't he say he was flying over close to the turtle?
Oh yeah.
bring you to a
Aerosoling,
14.
though.
Okay.
Still 14 points of acid damage. Kaushik,
14 points of acid damage.
Milo,
Take full damage.
Gandolin, natural 1.
Oh yeah.
I'm dying.
14 points of acid damage. Halved to 7 because of evasion.
Oh, sick.
Not
As the acid fills up. RTM, this is sizzling your stomach. I'm gonna say anything past here at this second round, any deck saves are gonna be made at disadvantage. That last one probably should have been, considering you got 3 people on you right now, but we're gonna rock with it. All right.
Would have been the same.
Are we gonna lean with it though?
Yes, always.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
All right, that's gonna bring us back to the top of the initiative. Car, what you doing?
Okay, so I have questions.
Yeah.
If Water Walk says that you can move across acid, what does that protect you? Like if like acid is spraying on you?
Not if it's spraying on you. You would be able to walk, which I would say at no point would you be taking saves at disadvantage until it reaches the top.
Okay.
But there is going to be a
Walk
point
on the
where
mist.
Do what?
there is going to be a point if it reaches past about your waistline where any deck saves would be a disadvantage.
Okay.
So.
And then so here's a question. I think I know the answer, but I'm asking anyway.
Mhm.
Would shape water work with acid?
I don't think so, but I can check.
I think it depends on the wording of the spell.
I'm
Like
always willing
like
to
water
look.
walk
Handle-
works on acid
Shush.
because it just says.
Handle one
liquid.
shush. Handle one
Understand.
shush.
Understand.
Aerial water.
Quit helping.
It says specifically water in this spell, unfortunately.
Okay. All right. That's what I was afraid of, but I thought it wouldn't hurt to ask. Okay.
Never
So what I'm going to do is I am going to cast Water Walk. How close am I at first? Let me ask. How close am I to everybody?
You can get over to them pretty easily. You all are all within this fairly small. I say fairly small, seeing that this is a creature, but you can get up to them with ease.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of move over toward everybody, and I'm going to just stop, breathe in, and just kind of whoosh, and it almost gives a sensation of water like kind of pouring over everybody, and cast Water Walk on everyone. And it does say that if a creature submerged in liquid, it carries the target to the surface, so that would pop us all up. Is that right?
Yeah.
Did I understand that correct? Okay.
Yeah.
We're all like poop, pop. Okay.
So RTM, where you were kind of sunk down up to your turtle chest, buoyancy takes over and pops you to the top of this water. All right. Anything else for your turn, Car?
No, that's pretty much all I can do right now. So.
Okay. That is going to bring us around to RTM. What would you like to do?
I am going to, with my dwarven battle buddies on my back, I am going to charge over the acid directly at those teeth and start ripping them out by the roots.
Okay. Melgrim did have a ready action to hit something, so he is going to use his reaction to do so.
All right.
And
He has a sword, right?
Melgrim
we-
does
we-
have a sword.
Pincer in, just fucking start wedging them teeth out.
Okay. All right. He's going to whack.
Hey, that's a super snappy bite with a natural 20.
That hits.
Does Melgrim make his sword on fire?
No, unfortunately, he doesn't do a bonus action to do that. He was just holding it.
Oh, I thought you said he turned it on last round.
No, he just
Oh.
sat there with a sword ready in his hands.
Oh, okay.
He does hit, though.
Nice.
15.
20.
Get him with the stib stab.
Do not have his sword? Oh, he does. I'm just scrolled down.
7. That's 31 points of
Oh, shit.
slashing damage.
That's a lot.
It is. All right. And Melgrim does 12. All right, for the rest of your turn.
That's it. That's my move and
Oh,
action.
do they not get multi-attack?
No, unfortunately. I'm doing the giant snapping turtle. They just have one bite.
One bite. All right. Still very, very good with 31 points of damage. Very nice. Anything else for your turn, bonus action or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Gorham, our team has surfed you guys up to the mouth of this creature. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna start go. How far is the roof of its mouth from us?
It's pretty high. It's a very, very big being. So it's probably about 20 feet above you.
All right, I'm gonna start. Am I close enough to start wailing on some teeth?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
You guys are right next to this mouth. Melgrim could hit it with a sword. You can definitely hit it.
Okay, well I'm gonna. Start wailing on him.
All right.
Is Melgrim raging?
Melgrim is not raging yet. He's not gotten
Man,
his.
Melgrim, you need to get it together. It's almost like you're not even here.
That's fucking rude.
I'm just kidding. Oh, bruh.
Big whack.
What'd you roll?
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20. Very nice.
There we go.
Roll it, or yeah, roll the
teeth
damage. Let's see it.
Crunch.
Now Melgrim has to roll on that 20. We can all just crit right the fuck out of this creature.
That's 30 bludgeoning damage. And
Okay.
you know we're gonna smite on that.
Are we? Okay.
And said, you know, we gotta smite on that.
That damage is multiplied as well as smite damage, right?
Correct.
Oh, word. 34 radiant damage.
For a total of 64 on the first hit. Oh shit. Okay. You hear the burbling just from within, just this from all around the walls. Teeth have not quite opened up yet, but you do see, all of you see cave walls moving and shifting as they just sort of like contract in and back out.
Alright, well.
Attack number 2.
Attack number 2.
Let's see it.
That was not good.
What's the roll?
15.
Do you have advantage because of Melgrim?
He's not raging.
He's not raging.
He's not raging.
Oh, it's only when he's raging. Okay.
Right.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So, 15.
15 hits.
Cool beans. 19 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna smite again, but only a first level this time. We used a second level that last time.
Okay.
15 radiant damage. You love to see it.
Okay. So 19 plus 15. 1 second, I gotta do some math.
Does he need a dentist yet?
Yeah, he's hurting very, very badly. For a total of 98 damage in 1 turn. Yeah.
That'll do it.
All right. All around you, just as the floors even start to contract and down. You guys see from the tail end, not muscles, but walls start contracting inwards and slamming shut and coming towards you, forcing all of this acid towards the front as you see the mouth start to open, and as it spills down over the cavern in front of you, I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws one last time as this wall and teeth and mouth open in front of you once more, spilling you out with the exception of my flying characters. But I actually do need dexterity saving throws from my flying characters as well. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I lied. I
I
lied.
was excited for a second.
I lied. I'll give I won't give you advantage on that, but you'll have later effects.
Are we like surfing the acid out?
Oh, it didn't help. It didn't help. Oh no.
You are surfing the acid out into this open cavern and down in front of you as all of this acid is following after you. Some Melgrim, Gorham, and no one else got on the turtle, so just Melgrim and Gorham are riding a giant fucking sea turtle down off of this waterfall of acid. The rest of you being pushed or shoved or running out depending on your role, and our flying characters just having to outpace this muscle contraction currently. So we're gonna go in order once more. We'll see. Car, what'd you roll?
15.
15. Car, you take oh my god, math. What the hell just happened to my head? 3 points of bludgeoning damage. And holy hell. And 3 points of acid damage.
Take a second.
Yeah, I need to apparently. My mind just blanked badly. I only rolled. That's fine. Okay, I got it. Our team.
25 with Gorham still on my back.
Jesus Lord.
Oh, actually, you know what? I lied. I totally lied. That's Artyom saving throw. And this guy has no dex. That is a 22.
Still very good. I'm gonna keep this same damage rolls just to make it easy, which is gonna be what I say, 3 and 3, so 6 points of bludgeoning and acid damage.
6 of each?
No, 3 bludgeoning, 3 acid. 6 total. I don't think you have any resistances, but in case you do. Gorham.
17.
17 succeeds. 3 bludgeoning, 3 acid. Crowley.
26.
26. You'll outpace it and you'll take no damage. Kaushik.
13.
13. The muscles end up contracting in on you. You will take the 3 points of acid damage, but you will not take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as the muscles just sort of contract in on you and eject you from the mouth, and you're just sort of like levitating in this area where you see just all this acid fall down on your friends. All right, that's gonna bring us to Milo.
With some quick thinking, I'm gonna burn a use of Flash of Genius.
Okay.
To add to this roll.
All right.
That will make it a 15.
All right, 15 will succeed. 3 points bludgeoning, 3 points acid.
Noted.
All right. Quick question, just so I don't have to look it up. Barbarians' advantage on dex save is all the time, not just during raging, correct?
Correct. I think so. I think they just have advantage on effects they can see.
That's what I think. You're right. I just wanted to make sure.
I'm pretty sure, but
Danger sense, you have advantage on dex saving throws against effects that you can see while not blind and deafened or incapacitated. He's not any of those things because he rolled a 3 on the first one. Not much better on the second one. He is within 10 feet of view, which brings that to a 7, 4, plus 2, which is 13, which is fail. Right, 7 plus 4 for Gorham's thing, which is 11, plus 2 for his dex saving throw, which is 13. Right, so 6 of both being 12 damage to Melgrim. All right, that is going to bring us to Koshik's made it, Milo's made it, Gandalin.
25.
Okay, 3 points bludgeoning, 3 points acid.
Ow.
All right, but now you guys once more see the walls above you go back to normal. You out here, gather yourselves, those that fell prone. A couple of you still flying in the air. You sit out here in the bottom now. Some of the snow melted around you from the acid. But you sit out here at that juncture that you're on once more. Where you see above you a cavern that you know now is not the correct choice. See a tunnel out of that cavern to your right, down back, and then you see another choice off to your left.
Fuck.
Is
While
this
we're
back where we?
vibing- Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Is this back where we started?
This is back where you had, not all the way back where you started.
But
Down-
back where we. Oh,
Down back of the
no.
cave, correct.
While everybody's trying to reach a decision, can I cast a healing spell on myself?
You absolutely can.
Thank you.
What level are you casting?
Level 3.
Okay.
Cure wounds. Is this level 3? Yes. Wait, not false life, cure wounds. So I heal for 17 points.
Very nice.
I'm going to just kind of keep going with the telepathic communication. We need to make a choice, left or right.
Yep. Do either of them appear to elevate more than the other?
You'll have to go around the corner for a little bit, so you'll have to spend some time if you're looking to go investigate whether one or the other has elevation. You'll need to go.
I'm just going if I can see from here. If I can't see,
you
from
can't
here,
see
then
from
I'm not gonna
here.
Bother. Like, okay, we get right, because we fucking brought us this fuckery in the first place.
Sounds
good.
with like logic. Let's go.
All right.
Yep. Let's go.
Okay, just for my understanding, looking at this. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, Ganwin. I would have lied. I lied to you, because it does nearly immediately start dropping off. If you turn your cameras around while staying sort of low where you would be able to see that there is a slight degradation to your right. Correct. To the western passage. I'm going to use west and east here because left and right may get confusing. But to your west, your compass there at the bottom, you do see a slight degradation where it goes down a little bit. To your left, you don't see anything. It just disappears out of sight.
I
that
can't
knowledge
see anything on
we
mine.
both-
It's just.
Oh, I
all
have you.
gas.
That's because I have you locked into the thing here. Before I do, I'm going to. That's weird. I don't know why you can move and others can't.
I'm a special boy.
I can move too.
Oh,
I can too.
Yeah, I can move. It's just everything's covered in gas.
So this is to your. Everything's covered in gas.
Yeah, like everything's completely just swamped in green gas.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, what about now?
Still gassy.
Just like raise up your white bar all the way up and then pull it back down, maybe.
Oh, okay. Is it like a bug with Tailspire?
Entirely possible.
Yeah,
because it's not doing it on our end. Other people's ends.
Huh, weird.
You should see a little fire now. That is to your western path, which does have a slight degradation going hill and curving to your curving out of sight. If you move your camera towards the east, you see
It just kind of goes around, staying level.
another chamber that kind of stays level off to your east.
East.
That knowledge, I guess. If we're needing to be going up, then let's not go down, I guess.
There's a compass in the bottom left, just FYI.
Yeah, let's go that one. Same here.
To the
No
west.
objections, so
Any other?
Right, we need to go up.
not going down. Maybe not
Correct.
going up, but not going down.
Okay.
DM, what's our clock look like on our 8 hours of mental protection?
I should have been counting that down for you this whole time. You are about at hour number. See, I gotta remember your path down because I have something that I haven't been keeping track of this whole time. You guys
Went left.
don't look at the stream. Because you gotta remember which way you went to. You went left, you went past that, you snuck, fell, you went past that, fell again, tight corridor. The tight corridor took most of your time. Crawling up took a little bit of your time as well. You're sitting at about 5 hours left on that.
Oh, shit.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta go. Keep going, not down. So.
To the left. Okay.
East.
Are you keeping the same? Are you keeping the same direction? And are you sneaking?
No.
Yes. No sneaky.
No sneaking.
Oh, because
We
it
just-
slows us down.
I'm a turtle.
You're
Oh,
staying a turtle.
You're remaining in turtle form.
Yeah. As long as I can, because if I'm going to fall in spikes again, I'd much rather do it with temporary hit points.
All right.
Fair enough.
You all come. I just dropped my d20. You all start winding around this bend, and you hear movement up ahead. As you wind around this bend, Car, you look into this room where you see. You're sure this isn't what they are, but right now, due to your boon of the hallucinogenic sap, you see beautiful Fabergé eggs just sort of up on the wall.
Oh no.
Oh, wonderful.
And it seems you hear some buzzing and also some steps in front of you.
Mm-mm.
You're about here on this corner right here. What would you like to do from here, Kara, as you are in the front? As Artyom sliding along the bottom of this cavern behind you.
Shh, be still. Be still, Artie. Okay. Can I peep around the corner? Because we don't have any more critters that can peep around the corner for us, do we?
Yeah,
We
I
do.
can get Barrick to go do that.
Oh yeah. So I like mentally tell Artyom, like, I hear something. Can you send your buddy to check on it?
I'll send Barrick just to the corner of the area there and see if he can ping anything with his blind sight.
He's back
Where
now.
are you going to send him exactly? About where the flashlight is or further?
Yeah, just like hugging that wall a little bit where the flashlight's at. Yeah.
Okay. How far is his blind sight?
60 feet, I believe.
Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, Barrick's sight is based off of echolocation, which is a screech, correct?
Right.
And it's 60 feet?
Yep.
Don't look at the stream.
Oh,
I am blind.
Barrick doesn't ping anything.
I'm staring straight at the stream disrespectfully.
okay. How does that work if I were to look through Barrick's eyes? Would I see the... Would I be making...
If you were to look through Barrick's eyes, you wouldn't see anything.
yeah, fair.
Yeah, because it
uses all of
takes
his perceptions, right? He uses his senses.
it uses your senses, right? Whenever you take over his eyes, or does it use Barrick's?
I think it uses their physical stats for perception checks and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. But you add your proficiency bonus to it. I think is how it works.
Let's see.
I could be wrong.
Additionally, as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the next of your turn, gaining the benefits of any special senses that the familiar has. During this time, you are deaf and blind with your regard to your own senses. So I'd say his echolocation would be functional for you.
Okay.
Eric does not ping anything within 60 feet of that corner. What would you like to do?
I will have him proceed further into the room with a quick little passing dart, zoom around and come back.
Okay, trying to be stealthy about it?
Nope, trying to be very fast about it.
Be very fast about it. Okay.
Yep.
Being fast, any details are going to be a disadvantage about the room. Give me a...
His advantage on perception based on hearing.
Right. I'm going to say that without a roll needed, if he is just trying to be flash... I'm trying to think about how to roll this before I say anything, because this is difficult. Just trying to fly in there real fast. And what are you trying to gather?
If there are like enemies directly around the corner, or what these things that might be on the wall are. Just trying to get a general lay of the land.
I will say that Barrick gets a ping. Oh, I know that's further than fucking 20 feet. Stop. This measuring tool makes me mad sometimes. That once he enters the chamber, right about here, at this corner, he gets a ping of something moving and alive on the other side.
Okay.
About 60 feet away.
All right.
If he proceeds in, he can proceed in deeper to see if he can get any more detail than that, but he pings something moving over there.
Okay.
Or 60 feet away from this location.
Right. Yeah, I'll have him continue on. And see if there's anything else in the room. Maybe another 30 feet, and then once it gets to about 30 feet, I'll just dismiss him.
Okay, he's gonna fly about 30 feet in, and you're gonna dismiss him?
Yep.
Okay. Fly about 30 more feet in, you get one more ping.
Okay.
About right here. I'm sorry, 2 more pings.
Oh, 2 more? So 3 total?
You have 3 total pings currently. Yes.
Okay. All right. Is there like a size to them, or?
Seem medium.
Okay. I'll relay that information. The rest of there seems to be about 3 medium-sized creatures in the room ahead.
All right.
Only 3.
Give me 1 second. I need to look up something.
Uh-oh.
I don't like it when you do that.
I was gonna say I don't like the sound of that.
To be fair, this is actually in your favor, or it might be in your favor. It's not going to work against you.
Okay, good.
I'm all for things not working against me.
Yep. Same.
The worst it could be is neutral. Okay, never mind. So you send him in 30 feet, you get the 2 additional pings, dismiss him. You're currently back now around this corner. What would you like to do? You have confirmed that there are at least 3 living beings in that next room.
Yeah, at least 3 living things in the next room.
And I'll give you this as well. They're elevated.
Okay.
It seems.
Like up on rocks or something, or flying?
Yeah. He just did a quick look. He couldn't tell. He just, with a quick fly in and dismiss, he couldn't get exacts, but 3 medium-sized-ish creatures. 2 on the right, 1 on the left, a little bit higher, sort of on Barrick's level.
Okay. I'll relay. They're a little bit high in the air, either on the walls or rocks or flying, one or the other. I say we just, I don't know. I want to just run in there and get rid of them so that as quick as possible, just blitz them and continue through this path. We don't have long. Any
I like that
objections?
plan. We can take
Agreed.
them. There's only 3 of them. Or, right?
As far as we're aware.
That we know of.
Yeah, at least 3.
do it then.
Who's running in first, and what are you doing?
Are the dwarves still on me? Are we going in cavalry? Am I being
Yeah.
What's your speed
bursty
on?
too?
What's your speed on land?
What's my speed? I kept saying sea turtle, but I meant snapping turtle, the CR3 turtle.
Okay.
I so many tabs right now. Hold on 1 second.
Oh snap!
30 foot speed.
30-foot speed.
Yep.
Giant snapping turtle, I guess.
Yeah, giant snapping turtle.
All right. Okay. So who's going in first? I'm going to consider this. You're starting right here. Okay. You're starting at this corner. So anything that you can get done at this corner is going to be your surprise round.
Yeah, I can't. I still have that bug, so I'm relying on the stream to see where I'm going.
Wait a minute. All right. Give me a second. If you still have that, do you still have the green?
Yeah, I still have the green stuff all over the
Try
place.
resetting.
Just log out.
Yeah, just log out and I'll resummon you. Nobody else has the green, right?
Correct. At least I don't.
Anybody else have the green?
No
Before,
green
before
here,
we hop in here.
fellas.
Okay.
Man, I wish I had some more green.
All right, I'm back.
Nice.
You're back. Is the green still everywhere for you?
No, I'm at the please hold.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm done.
It's all good. Oh, okay. It's fixed now for sure. Oh, okay.
Okay. This is the corner that you're at right now. You should have just been summoned to it.
Okay.
You're at this
Okay,
corner.
yeah.
So I'm going to say the first person is going to start right here, and then you have a surprise round. And it's whoever goes around this corner first is going to get sort of view into the room.
Yeah, if I have the dwarves with me, I'll just I'll just double move 60 feet into the room.
Just going to double move 60 feet into the room. All right.
Charge in there.
All right. Let me get some music going real quick. This ain't about to be quiet.
Bum bum. Oh god, they have rocket launchers.
They do.
They're like, haha, they have anti-aircraft guns.
Yeah, just like an AA cannons or just up there. Boom, boom, boom.
You're double moving 60 feet, correct? Anything for your bonus action?
No, sir.
60 feet's going to get you right about there. And I will put you right about there. I think I have a turtle for you.
Yeah.
Why does it say Ankylosaur? Oh, because I was using it for an Ankylosaur. That's right.
Right. Yeah.
But this is the large creature, right?
Yes, sir.
So he needs to be a little bit smaller. All right. Give me 1 second. Don't move around a whole lot as I set our scene here. I probably should have put everybody else on the board first before I put you there, but that's fine. Just gonna put you right there, Gorham. I'm gonna put Malgrim right there beside you since you rode in there with him. Go ahead.
That turtle is not. I don't think it's considered my token at the moment.
Okay, I'll fix that in just a moment then.
Look at the big old chompers.
Putting you all right here, and I'm gonna put you in your marching order. Car. This music is not intense enough. Car, Artyom's gone, Gorham's gone, Melgum's gone, Crowley is up here behind Car. Behind Crowley is Kaushik. Behind Kaushik is Milo. Behind Milo is Ganwin. Right there. All right. So let's this is your surprise round with this going on. So before, give me 1 second. Let's try to get this into your control. It says it's under your control.
I can't see anything, like any of the tokens or anything.
Yeah, me either.
You guys can't see your tokens on the side?
No, I'm still stuck in the little area.
Oh yeah, it's because I have that turned on. That's why you shouldn't be. What about now? Actually,
Nope.
Yeah, I'm still there.
You don't see anything, RTM?
I do not.
Can you not move your camera around?
I can move my camera around. Fine.
Click on your turtle on the left-hand side.
I don't have a turtle on the left-hand side.
It's your turtle.
Right, like
It should be the top character.
I don't have any characters on my screen.
I do. I just found everybody, so my problem solved. But Kent's
I have along the side. I have a list of players. That's it. That's the only part of my HUD and the compass.
You are having some troubles with your game, then. That's weird.
I can try relaunching.
If you like unallow him to control the turtle and re-allow him to control the turtle.
I just did that actually. Player permission unallowed. I'll exit out completely. GM turtle player permission. Cross him again. Still nothing.
Still nothing. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'll try relaunching the game entirely. Like that was my whole move and everything. So my turn's done. So.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna lighten this up so I can see a little bit better, and I'm sure the stream would enjoy that as well.
Woo!
A little bit more exposure in this little area. That's fine. All right. I know that. There you go.
Here comes the sun.
Turned my torch on.
So we're gonna do this round of combat in marching order, since that's what we're going through, and then next round we'll roll initiative. All right. So
all right.
With that's gonna bring us to Car. What would you like to do?
I would like to sneak around the corner.
You gonna stay hidden and around the corner? Okay.
Yep.
Roll me a stealth check.
Okay. It's 12.
12. Okay.
Are you just going all the way around the corner, Mother?
Yeah, I just want to like get to where I can see.
Okay. You sneak up currently within your line of sight, and I'll describe it for RTM and Melgrim and Gorum as well. I bet. You guys tear ass on RTM around this corner right here. RTM, I'm gonna try to summon you back real quick and see if that fixed it. You tear ass around this corner, and you have these eggs all across the walls, lining the walls everywhere. And it looks like you have creatures tending to them on the sides of them. And you'll see when you first come into this room, to your left and to your immediate right, which these things instantly look at you. To your left, the things that look like zombies are not actually zombies. So we're going to use our imaginations in Dungeons and Dragons. You see what looks to be like an insectoid figure, bipedal in nature, with multiple different arms off to the front, right, left, and behind them, just sort of all around. These huge, just massive, like multifaceted bug eyes look around you and just sort of sneers at you. And off to the other side of you, you see sort of a winged creature that is flying right there, sort of tending to these eggs, and just flips around as soon as you come around the corner. Almost human looking, flesh-like color skin, wings, but its face, where its nose and mouth would be, is extended and pulled and distorted into a long looking proboscis. Its eyes pulled down along with it, just sort of deep set sockets. And you see 4 of them. You see 2 of the flying and 2 of the bug type creatures as you come around. That is what you see. Car, I'll say immediately you see the one up, sort of elevated up to the left. You see the bug type creature with 4 arms just sort of sitting there, and gives out just this shrill as you guys come around the corner. What would you like to do? You've used some of your movement to get around the corner. Looks like you've used all your movement to get right
This
about
is
there.
30 to get where she's at right now.
All right, so you have an action, you in a bonus action.
So is this area that we're in, is it big enough? Would you say it's 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius?
10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
That you can see, yeah, depending on the range of what you're trying to do.
Okay. I will cast Call Lightning for my action.
Okay. Do you need to see the sky to cast Call Lightning?
Oh shoot. Okay.
That might have been. I would double check and read it because I think that got changed in errata. Where you no longer have to.
Choose the letter, just a center on point.
Just a center on point.
Okay.
Because if you're in a room that can't accommodate the cloud, it fails.
It says that if you're in an outdoor stormy condition, you just get 1d10 extra damage. Otherwise, it works normal.
But it fails. The room isn't big enough.
Yeah, it fails if the room isn't high enough. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. If the room isn't high enough, which these ceilings are very high, I'm going to say that's going to succeed without a problem. I just didn't know if you needed to see the sky for it to happen. And it looks like the only thing they changed in errata is 100 feet is now within range, and the second paragraph, within range, is now under the cloud. That's what I'm reading in the errata.
Okay, I don't know. I thought
yeah.
something got changed in the errata.
How's it going? Hope this is Telspire.
I'm sorry?
Go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just saying, so for it to for me to be able to hit anybody, they have to be directly under that, in that 60-foot radius. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay. So yeah, so I'll do Call Lightning and I'll pop it at that humanoid or bipedal.
And what level are you casting that at?
4th level.
4th level.
Yep.
All right. And where are you casting that? Currently, is that 60 foot right there? 60 foot radius. It will cover the entire room. You're good.
Okay, perfect. And I guess, let's see, the bipedal creature that's closest to the turtle.
Mm-hmm.
To our turtle, I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna try to strike lightning on that.
And it's dexterity saving though, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
That's a natural 20 for my first roll in this combat.
Oof! Holy shit!
Okay, so I didn't do not so good on that. Maybe next time. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide because I have my cloak on.
All right, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Okay. It's an 11.
An 11. Okay, keep that in mind. And what's the damage on the spell? Because it still takes half for Call Lightning.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, that's better than I thought. I thought it was a miss altogether. The damage on the spell is, if they fail, it says 4d10.
Right, so go ahead and 4d10. I'm going to half it because he succeeded.
Oh, I'm sorry. It says a creature takes 3d10 lightning damage on a failed save.
But you upcast it to 4th level.
Yeah, so you roll 4d10 and they take half the damage you rolled.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys.
It's fine. Go ahead and roll 4d10 and I'll half it.
Okay.
And then Artyom, you've used yours for the surprise round. Gorham, it's going to be your turn and Melgram's going to go with you. And then Crowley, you're after that.
So the 4d10 was 22.
22, we'll half that down to 11. All right. Awesome. the top of this chamber with all these eggs in it. You sort of summon and you see clouds start building, blocking off the ceiling, it looks like, and calling lightning down. Car, your spell feels different here.
Oh, fuck.
And that was 11 point. What'd you roll for the damage again? I'm sorry. 11, right? So, or you roll 22 for 11. Okay. All right. Perfect. That is going to bring us, after Car's turn, that's going to bring us to Gorham. What would you like to do?
Question.
Yeah.
Mr. Floaty Boy off to the right.
Mm-hmm.
How high in the air is he?
He is 10 feet in the air.
Cool beans. I'm gonna run up below him.
Okay.
Slam my hammer on the.
I froze again. I froze.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're going to slam your hammer and do what?
I'm just making sure I'm reading the spell right.
Okay.
Okay. So, I'm gonna slam my hammer into the ground and use its ability to use Thunderstep
Okay.
and teleport up to here.
Gotcha.
So he's within 10 feet if I'm directly below him, right?
Yes.
So he should make a con saving throw.
One con saving throw coming up. Not great. 9.
Oh god, what is it? Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think that makes sense.
Oh,
I'm trying to
shoot.
figure out where that is on does it say on the weapon?
It doesn't have. I don't know. Wasn't that what you used to pull Koshik out of the
Oh,
fudge monster?
Yeah.
is that a once per day ability?
Is it? Oh yeah, it's once per day. That's my bad.
All good.
You have a 10-foot reach though with your hammer. To reach
I can still reach him, so.
Oh yeah.
Hit him right in his
That'll
toesies.
Creepy ass flying toes, you bitch.
Can you? If he just trips on, just like get the fuck down here. The Milgram just comes up there and start boot partying.
Howdy, bitch. What?
Stomp your proboscis off your face.
Alright. I'm gonna start wailing on him.
Go for it. Roll an attack.
Uh, 21.
That hits. Go and roll damage.
Alright, one moment.
Go crunch.
Uh, 21 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Yep, roll it.
18.
18 also hits.
Stop rolling. What is my boy? Alright, 1 second. One moment.
Not a worry.
Okay. Just making sure I can re-roll a 1 on an attack roll more than one time per turn.
On an attack roll or damage roll?
Damage roll, sorry.
Okay, all right.
17 bludgeoning on that one.
17 on that one. All right. 2 big swings upwards. Now I need to do math. 2 big swings upwards. I still haven't unbound those hotkeys on hitting this thing in its midsection as it's trying to fly and evade you, but its hammers massive, hammering into the walls. And these Fabergé eggs are just kind of like on the walls as you're slamming your hammer into the side of them. Anything else for your turn?
That's it for me.
Okay.
For now, yeah.
All right. Melgrim. is going to bonus action rage, which gets him an additional 15 feet, I believe.
Yeah, it's half his movement speed that he gets to move.
For a total of 50 feet of movement. And because of his feet, he can hit here. And you see Melgrim just rage climb up the side of this stone to this creature right here. Let's make a couple of attacks against that. I'm just gonna try to do this as quickly as possible. Oh my, that was not good. I should not be controlling Melgrim with these dice. What's he get to attack? Plus 10, so hit and we'll still hit. We'll still hit both of them. For 1d10 each. Because he's not using a shield currently.
Shrink, shrink.
Which does bring his AC down a bit. Nine plus 12 plus 6. 9 plus 12 plus 6. Is what? 15.
27.
27. Thank you. I almost took away Melgrim's health. Which is the one you hit, so that'll bump it up to blam blam. And nice. Okay. 2 big hits on that. You just see Melgrim just take his sword, start climbing up the side of this thing, rage, and just hitting this thing twice in its hard chitinous shell. Ending Melgrim's turn. That is going to us to Crowley, which we go back here once again. Crowley, what would you like to do?
Well, I'd like to move up and see some stuff.
Absolutely. Go ahead and move your character.
Yeah, let's see. There we go. That's fine and dandy. I think it was right there. Where am I?
Right behind Carr. So you'd be in that square right there. Yep.
Okay, good. I'm gonna roll on the spirit table,
right.
And that is a 9, FYI. So
bonus action and bardic inspiration spent.
Yep. And so that would be a how unprepared am I? Tail of the Brute. Each creature of the target's choice it can see within 30 feet of it must make a strength saving throw. On a failed saving throw, a creature takes thunder damage equal. Yeah, so I'm going to toss that to not myself. Let's see, I can send it out as far as bardic inspiration. So if they're within 60 feet of me, I will send it to. Sorry.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Within 60 feet is Carr, RTM. Melgrim is within that distance, it looks like. Gorm's around a corner and not visible currently.
Right. Oh well. No, I'll toss it to Carr. Why not? Have fun with that.
Okay. How many bardic inspiration is that for today?
I have 2 more left out of my 5.
2 more. Okay.
I'll double check.
I am trying to keep track of things. All right. That's your bonus action. You use your action to give it to Carr, correct?
Yep, and that ends my turn.
All right, and you want to tell Carr what she gets for that?
Does it go off instantly once you give it to somebody?
No, they get to choose.
On the price
Wait,
right.
does it
What does she get for that?
say? I don't think it specifies an action
As
or
a
use of
bonus,
anything.
as a bonus action, I get to do it, and then you can send it to someone. Let's see. The tail. Each creature of the target's choice. So she gets to choose.
Okay.
Right.
It can
But
see
goes
within
off as soon as you
within
give it.
no within 30 feet of it must make it. She can hold it. She can hold it for.
I don't think that's the intent. It doesn't. It has
Let's
no
see.
kind of action economy attached to the wording.
Give me one second.
Let's double check. Actually,
College of Spirits, and you rolled the Brute, right?
Yeah, you can use an action to choose one creature you can see within 30 feet to be the target of the tail's effects. Once you do so, can't bestow the tail's effects again until you roll it again. So each creature of the target's choice, so I guess whenever it gets to her turn, if she wants to do it, it can see within 30 feet of it, must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, blah, blah, blah. 3 rolls of bardic inspiration, and is knocked prone.
Yeah, each creature of the target's choice that can see within 30 feet must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes... Yeah, I'm going to say if you want to bestow it on someone else other than Carr, because no one's within 30 feet of her right now, this is going to go off when you give it to her.
If you say so, then I'll pass it on to the turtle. I think turtle's a little bit further up, right?
Yep, and you can see RTM, and within 30 feet of RTM would be that thing, and both of them. I'm sort of measuring from the back end of it, but I think it doesn't change it really. I don't think it changes it. That one's in 30 feet. I think, yeah, both of these are within 30 feet. So RTM.
I would choose both of them.
I would assume you would. All right. That is going to be a strength saving throw for one insectoid and one mosquito boy.
Oh, you said they get knocked prone?
Yeah.
If they fail this.
So the flying creature just to the ground?
He will fall.
Nice.
Correct. If
We'll
he
see.
fails. Strength saving throw for the insectoid. 10 total. He rolled very badly. For mosquito man. 16 plus 5 or 21.
Jesus.
That one will
Yeah, he
succeed.
succeeds.
This one will fall prone at Melgrim's feet, though.
Takes thunder damage equal to 3 rolls of my bardic inspiration die, which is a d10.
All right, go ahead and roll me 3d10. RTM or Crowley, either one.
Oh, I can roll it, sure. That's fine.
Go ahead.
9, 6, 9. So, 24.
All right, 24. All right, and what? Let me see what kind of damage. Sorry, I'm trying to see what kind of damage it is.
Thunder.
Takes thunder damage. equal to 3.
Thundercats. Oh.
So, what's the total again?
24 thunder damage.
24 thunder damage. All right.
Very solid amount of damage.
Very much so. And these guys are not resistant to it. Okay.
Good.
24 you said? I know I keep asking that question.
Yes.
Oh my god. All right. Very well. That is your turn there, Crowley, which is going to bring us to Kaushik. What would you like to do?
First of all, I need to use a ruler and see how far up I move with 30 feet.
You can get right behind Crowley.
But I don't know how to use the ruler. Okay, perfect. That works. Like, sometimes I can use it, and then sometimes I just can't. So that's where we're at with that. Okay, so I'm right behind Crowley. Sick. How far away from me is literally any enemy I can hit?
The ones you can see is on the other side of... I'm putting you in a square right here.
Okay,
That one's just within 60 feet of you.
Correct.
okay. That's the one I can see right now, the only one I can see right now.
Correct. That is the...
Okay, that's totally cool.
Yep. He is prone currently, so you're having a hard time seeing him, but you can see him.
If you had something with a 120 foot range, you could get the other one out there.
Let's do it. I do have something with 120 foot range. Wild. It's my favorite spell. Who knew?
Okay.
Who would have thunk it? But I'm just going to focus on the one that I can see right here. And I'm going to toll the dead.
Okay.
Yay.
On the one that's at Melgrim's feet?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
that's a
it.
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, yep.
Natural 2.
Sick.
Great.
He's taken damage. Has he taken damage already? I presume yes.
He has, yes. Very much so.
Melgrim's sitting there at him.
Correct.
So it's 2d12 plus 5. And that equals... Oh, I rolled an 11 and 12, so 23 plus 5. So 28 points of damage.
28. Holy shit. All right.
Ow!
You guys
How's he look?
hurt. You can't tell. He's prone.
Well, can I tell that he's still alive? Is he still wiggling around a little bit?
He is very much wiggling around a little bit.
I'm gonna hit him with another Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Another one.
Another one.
That is a they have no bonus, so 16.
Sick. It's another. Oops, I accidentally rolled 2d8. It's another 2d12 plus 5. So we're gonna ignore the 2d8 there and let me try this correctly. 2d12. Alright. This is a little less good. It is a total of 18.
18. All right.
Yes. And this is all radiant damage, by the way. I don't know if they have. Or not radiant damage, necro damage. Necrotic damage. I don't know if they have a resistance to it, so.
You do not. Doesn't seem, at least. You said 18, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry,
Sure.
stream. I know the fucking amethyst star keeps popping up randomly because I've not unassigned those keys. All right. Awesome. Anything else for your turn?
No, I think that's gonna be everything.
All right. Ending Kaushik's turn. That's going to bring us around to Milo.
Alrighty. Seeing as he can hear a whole bunch of bullshit but can't see anything, the first step is going to be to get to where he can see.
I mean, I'm sure they're fine up there. There couldn't possibly be anything going on. Hang
We're
out
gonna
back here.
hustle this direction. Then 5 feet up, please, sir.
Gotcha.
Look at him go.
Okay. Then jumping up just a little bit to get eyes on. I don't have eyes on much, to be honest. I can see this bug thingy right there, right?
You can see
Directly ahead.
two from right here. You can see two bug things. One's prone at Melgrim's feet. The other one's about 120 feet away from you.
That's convenient distance because Firebolt is 120 foot range.
Let's confirm.
The big far.
He is 124 feet away from you. Do you have any more movement?
That was all 30 feet of my movement.
He is 124 feet away from you currently.
I'm gonna push Milo. I don't know if give him a little shove.
We could have
Moving
had
him
one
against
more
his will.
person on the turtle. Could have had one more.
I even made room for you.
Alright, well, I don't really have a good line of sight on Mr. Man there, but I do have Magic Missile.
Magic
So
missile
we will-
works.
Gonna have that pauldron pop open with the perforations, and with a brat, we're gonna shoot some magic missiles.
All right. Aiming at the one at Melgrim's feet.
Yes.
All right. Roll that damage. What level are you casting into that?
Oh, just a level 1. We're trying to get some contribution in, and that will be 8 points of force damage.
8 points of force. Okay. Awesome. What else you got?
Well, the stomach acid burned down my shield last time immediately.
I froze again. I'm sorry, friends.
Active and 1 remaining.
I'm back now.
The big.
Welcome back.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I
Did you hear
heard
what
you
I
were
said
bringing
at
your
all?
shields up, though. Correct?
Yeah, I'm down to, yes, I have, that'll leave me with 1 shield active and 1 in the chamber. And then
Alright.
I'll be out of shielding.
Okay.
And then launching the drone forward.
Buzz, buzz.
A drone, please, sir.
Yeah, you can. Are you sending your drone as far forward as you can?
Yes, I will be sending it, actually, I'm going to send it to latch onto Kaushik. That'll be within its 30-foot move.
Yep. Kaushik. Drone flies right there onto your shoulder.
And I will, have it go ahead and assist her.
Okay. So the next skill check or attack that you take will be at advantage. Skill checks will be a straight roll. All right. End your turn there, Milo?
Yeah, that is all I got.
Ganduin, last in initiative order, or in marching order rather. But you're back here. What's going on?
The Frenchiest fry. I guess I'm gonna walk up a little bit. We're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm gonna excuse me, Koshik. 4, 3, and then I guess I'm gonna try to get one more out here in this diagonal.
Okay.
Yeah, lean back a little bit, let Ganduin pass.
Excuse me, pardon me. Okay, it's hard to tell because of how zoomed in I am. Do I have visual on this? Would you say I have a visual on this bug off to my right that Gorm is battling with?
Let's see. Let's zoom into.
It's hard to tell with all the, because I can't look up when I'm zoomed all the way down. I can see the base of it. I see its flying base, but I can't see how much of it I can actually see.
I'm going to say that you can barely see it. It is going to have some cover.
Okay.
It's in pretty good cover from you right there, because I'm looking at it from its.
Yeah, that's like it's hard to tell.
From
So,
its
from my
perspective, it's got some
anyway.
good cover. You can see
right.
like a wing
That
flutter
makes
out.
sense. Okay, well, you know what? I bet Gorm has a handle on that. I'm gonna unsling my longbow and I'm gonna take a bonus action to take a nice deep focusing breath for a Kensei shot, and fire 2 shots at the other flying bitch because one enemy is prone, can barely see the other one. The other one's on the ground, so I'll let the turtle handle that. We'll fire those 2 shots at that thing.
Okay, the one at the very far point, right?
The far one. Yep.
1 second before you roll it.
Yes.
I have it light in here, but it is dark. So
That's true.
I'd say these.
I'm gonna have disadvantage on anything I'm shooting at.
Okay.
I'm not. I have no way to light anything up. So
you know what? I have not described this yet to you, but it is shown on the map. On the opposite side of here, you start to see trees pop up in this area. You can see the trees in this area, those who have made it around the corner now, as all of you you can see some sort of like snow-covered trees. On the opposite side of this room, you can see some more trees as well as light filtering in from the other side. So, I'm gonna say that's it's dim lighting, but you can see in this area as it reaches pretty far.
Okay.
But go ahead. I think dim lighting's still at disadvantage, but just for a visual.
I think I have to be able to see it at all to even be able to make the attack roll. So
right. So go ahead.
Dim light lets me make the attack. So first attack at disadvantage. Well, not a natural 20, but a 19.
19 will hit. Yes. Go ahead and roll some damage for me, please.
Sure.
Kind of squinting your eyes, seeing the outline of the fluttering figure, loosing an arrow, flying true and striking it
damage.
for
7, 11, 16 points of magical piercing.
16 points of magical piercing. All right.
Second shot at disadvantage. Dirty 20.
Will hit. Go and roll that second attack.
1. Ooh,
Nice, yeah.
good. 11, 7, 8. 13 points of
Nicely
magical piercing.
Say that one more time for me.
13 points of magical piercing.
13. All right, for a total of 29.
Movement, bonus action, Kensei shot, action to fire. That's all I got.
2 quick arrows. Some of the doubts of the party ringing in your ears for just a moment, as you've heard them say before that you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. You focus in.
Like that. 2
shots fly true, hitting this thing. You see its wings shake a little bit as you hit it from across the room. All right. Ending your turn. That is going to be initiative for everybody now.
This might be a dumb question, but as I've been asking the whole night, God.
It is a skill check, and is it disadvantage? I just rolled double natural 20s.
Oh no! Try again.
That was for Belgium, though, right? For
Rigged.
No, I was. The intent was rolling for the monsters.
I'm pretty sure we all agree it was from Milgram, so...
They weren't on attack rolls.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Oh my.
Sorry, boys. I'm making up for it.
All right, give me 1 second. All right, and I will roll for Melgrim as well.
Does
Melgrim.
he has advantage, right?
Oh, he does. He almost got a natural 22. Went off from 20 to 14. It will be a 16. All right. From 25 to 20.
23.
26.
You got a 26? I froze. I froze. I'm back. Sorry.
I don't know why I said 26. It's 24.
24. Okay. Give me 1 second. Actually, I got my initiative tracker
Jack
on
of all
here.
trades, be busting, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. All right. You said 24?
Yep.
Did I freeze again? Okay, no, I didn't. All right. Sick. 20. There. Sorry, I'm trying to write down their shit too, because I don't have their shit memorized like a big old dummy. All right, so 24 for Crowley. Gandalf, what'd you say?
23.
23. Very nice. 25 to 20. Anybody else? 25 to 20. Anybody else?
21.
21 for Milo. Very nice.
This is the first over 20 initiative I've had in like 4 fights.
My fucking initiative cleared.
Welcome
because
to
of
the
that.
club, and I have a 20 decks.
Oh no.
So we had, and now my initiative track is broken.
Oh no.
Tag the Scruggle.
Whatever. Apply turn order. Okay. Crowley, Gandolin, Milo. 25 to 20. Anybody else? All right. 20 to 15.
17.
Arthium. Melgrim would be next, unless anybody else is 20 to 15. Nope. All right. 15 to 10. Ten to 5.
Oh my God, James.
5 to nothing.
The sad head shake.
3.
I rolled a nat 1, which also lands me at a 3.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 1. That lands me at a 1.
So
How the hell?
we have Koshik, Kar, and then Gorum.
Oh my
Holding up the foundation.
God damn. Uh-oh.
Strong foundation.
Every strong house needs a strong foundation.
That's true. That's true.
Big
facts.
facts. Big facts.
Big
All right.
facts.
Crowley, that's going to bring us around to your turn. What would you like to do?
A lot of things
Let's hear it.
not possible in one turn.
Let's hear it.
So,
Ooh.
I'm gonna move. So let's measure again.
Okay.
Right behind this turtle is good for me. So.
Sure.
Oop. And let's see. I'm going to cast a spell on. I think I can see the flyer. So many windows open. I'm like looking at the stream. I'm looking at the tail spire. Which one is the real me?
Which flyer are you looking for?
The one to the right.
Yeah.
Is there more things flying or?
There is. Yes, there is across the room.
Oh, I can't reach them. I am going to use Dissonant Whispers
Okay.
on. Actually, yeah, this is 60 feet. What the hell? I'm gonna use it on the one on the right. Whatever.
Okay. That's a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, please. This is at second level too. So there.
Okay, second level for Crowley. And then a wisdom saving throw. Ooh. That is a 18 on the roll.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Is it still half damage?
The target must make a wisdom save on a failed save. Takes 3d6. Creature. Where is the? On 6 foot, it takes half as much. Yeah. So.
Okay. And what's the damage type?
Psychic.
Okay.
Wow, that is the laggiest roll I've ever seen from D&D Beyond. Probably because I never used it.
How much damage are we looking at?
13 halved.
13 halved to 6.
I think, yeah, it should be a 13.
All right.
Yep, 13. Yep.
If I can do math correctly, there we go. All right. Still
Yeah, it
staying
doesn't have
in
to
place, but definitely still has an effect on it. Anything else for your turn?
No, not on my turn.
All right. Ending Crowley's turn right there. That is going to bring us around to Gandalwin. Oh my God, what did I write down? All right, Gandalwin, go ahead. Oh, I wrote Gom down. G-O-M.
Ah, because Gomdalwin.
All right, Gandalwin, what you doing?
10. Forward a little bit. 20. Oh. I see the bitch now, huh?
Yes, you can.
Fantastic. I'm gonna try to assist with bringing its ass to the ground.
Okay.
And another bonus action to take a nice deep breath for Kensei shot, and then get more attacks at. This one's not next to a light. Can I see it at all? Can I see any of them except the
I'm
one
going to
next to
say
that
the
dim
light filtering in here is sort of dim light, so it's still going to
Just
be a
as across the
disadvantage.
board?
But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay,
it's sort
I
of
didn't know
filling the
if there's-
area for dim lighting.
Okay, so attack numero uno. I just lost another natural 20 for an 18.
18 does hit. Yes.
Fantastic. Not rolling quite as good. Oh no, that's fine. 15 points of magical piercing on the first shot.
Okay.
For another dirty 20 on the second one.
Give me 1 second. This one's already taken a decent amount of damage.
Okay.
That one will go down on that first shot.
On that first shot. Okay,
Correct.
the dirty 20 on the other one that I shot the first time.
Will hit. Yes.
All right. Oh, there we go. Oh, jeez. Another 16 points of magical piercing on the second one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna maintain my position.
Plus 15 will bring us to 45. Okay. All right. End your turn there, Gandalwin.
Yes, sir.
All right. It's going to bring us to this one fly boy at first. Is there movement? It's at a disadvantage here.
Should have done that.
He is going to fly right about there. And he is going to, you know what?
Don't fly at me.
He's not going to do that. See him about to move forward. He looks around the corner, sees Milo and sees everybody else. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet of his movement to see all that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. With an action and the rest of his movement. Flies between trees and out of here. All right. That is going to end his turn. The other one has been smackaroonied Which is going to bring us to Milo's turn. Milo, what would you like to do?
Milo will
This one is gone. He's not there anymore.
proceed forward. Oh god. Then another 5 feet. Wait. Five, so this will put him at 10. The only thing I can see right now is
From this space right here, you can see the one prone at Melgrim's feet.
I can't see the one over there on the right hand side.
No, not from here.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just move another 30 feet forward.
Okay. Use your action to dash up.
Yep.
All right.
We'll have the drone assist Kaushik again.
Very well. That end your turn there, Milo?
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, getting further into the fray. This one was prone and not in a decent situation. And who has... Oh yeah, he's very, very hurt. He's gonna try to inflict the most pain that he can. Oh, interesting. Huh.
Things you don't want to hear the DM say.
Nope. don't like that. Don't like that. What? Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Oh, whoa. Let's be reasonable about it. Oh.
Oh no. Oh gee.
Come
Oh
on now.
no.
Come on now.
Okay, good. Fine.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. That's just not very nice.
Oh no.
Oh,
Let me get all the fireballs.
I think you are incorrect in where you're placing that.
I think we should just talk about this. It is a misunderstanding.
Many
Can
civil
we
conversations
negotiate?
to be
Can we
had in
negotiate?
Joliet.
How many hit points does everyone have?
10. I'm just kidding. It's like 40 something.
I'm already
62.
75.
56.
75 as well.
44.
65 plus shielding.
Where is this coming from, by the way?
No, we're good.
This insectoid creature in front of Melgrim holds his hand out and casts it down. Starts
Counterspell.
making. Gonna counterspell?
Yeah.
What level is this?
Hopefully it's a spell.
Hey.
It's spell casting. What level? Counterspell is 3rd level and below.
Above.
Above you have to roll.
Above,
For it.
yeah, above you have to roll. So, yeah, it fizzles out.
Thank Jesus.
That is his action. He will.
God, I've been holding on to that for so long.
The boy!
I'm so mad. Oh God, we need.
You know it's never gonna be good when the DM says, how many HP does everybody have?
We're like,
Yeah, for a minute there, I was like, is this a spell? What's going on? I guess I should ask.
All right, there's that guy. This one.
That one's also gonna fireball.
Yeah. Hey, I felt like the one that was about to roll was going to roll the highest, so that's why I did it.
I mean, I'd much rather get hit by one than two. So I mean,
Yeah,
by all means.
I keep forgetting that I could use, if instead of asking y'all what your hit points are, I could use the D&D Beyond app, not sponsored
That's
yet.
what I use. That thing is really convenient.
And go ahead and
like
click
it.
on over here real quick.
I also changed the amount in Tailspire to accurately reflect the amount of hit points that I have.
Well, look
I'm
at
a
y'all.
good player.
I'm in an insane candy world. I can't be asked to be track that.
This is actually it's more cold and just not quite as horrifying as what it actually is.
That's powdered sugar. Gandalin, come on.
Ew.
That's
What is this thing's movement speed? All right.
It's sticky.
Get right about there. Lamb. And then
Oh, now. Oh.
Got too much dip on his chip.
Oh, now. Oh, oh, now. Oh. hey now.
I agree with Matt's assessment. One was a suicide ball. This is just a fireball.
Yeah,
This
I
is
feel.
completely.
Can you do me a favor, DM? Can you roll the first one of damage anyway, so I could just see, so I can be comfortable in my decisions?
But look how much I stopped.
it's
Woohoo.
probably not as bad as you guys are thinking.
Which
It
is
could be,
Zoria.
though.
It could be the psychic one.
That's
Oh.
worse, actually.
Yeah, that was just Jonesy's way of saying,
That's
I
an
guess
intelligence
we'll never
save,
know.
dog. I'm not passing
Maybe
that.
you guys.
That's much worse.
Probably not as bad as y'all are thinking. Okay. Starting with hit points in that area.
He's sleeping us.
Can't sleep in me.
Car. You start to feel woozy.
Oh shit.
Your eyes wave, and then you do fall asleep.
No. Okay.
She was
I
tired.
know.
Uh-oh.
That is going to be its turn, and that is their turn. That is going to bring us to Artyom. What would you like to do?
Because they're like caretakers. They just had to put things to sleep. Like, go to bed.
Shit. Well, that's rough. Let's get this guy into a pickle if we can. I'm gonna move up just a smidgen, and then I'm going to open up my mouth and like a really ugly shelled back Yoshi, I'm gonna give this guy a vine-like tonguing
Okay.
with spikes.
Get over here.
Is that a thorn whip?
Yeah, thorn whip is a dirty 20 to attack.
Oh, that's right. That's not a save. That hits.
All right.
Had a bit.
8 points of piercing damage, and he gets yoinked 10 feet closer to me.
That is the first damage he's taken. Yeah. God damn it. Sorry, stream. All right. 8 points of piercing damage. Yanked right up to you, right there. All right. What else for you?
Okay. And that will be my turn.
All right. And in your turn there, that is going to bring us over to Melgrim's turn, who's going to give this guy probably his last moments. As long as he hits.
Ooh, rolling with advantage, too. Did that guy get back up?
Do what?
Did that guy get back up?
Yeah, he got. It doesn't matter if it was a natural 20, and he is dead. The insectoid creature stands up, casts a spell over in that direction, probably with a wave of a hand, just sort of fizzles out. He looks at his hand and shakes it a couple of times, and Melgrim just takes the moment to lop his head off as he falls down to the ground.
Nicely jobbed.
As his friend looks up and says, "Uh-oh."
Does it say oh? Does it speak?
It says, "Uh-oh." Everybody speaks that language. Everybody understands "oh shit" no matter what it actually says, which is just a matter of squeaking and chittering.
Yeah, it's like,
It says bing bong.
Bing bang.
It's a hard hat holiday around here. Melgrim, with the rest of his turn, is going to pop down and head on over here with the speed of 35 feet. 5 feet to get down. And then from right here is 25 feet. Blam. Right there next to him, making another attack. RTM, your next attack will be made at advantage if he lives.
Yeah.
And Melgrim is playing with fates today with a natural 1. Fortunately, trips over some of the snow on the way over and just swings and misses, scraping across some of the chitin. That's action, movement, and he's gonna save his fire for right now. Actually, it's infinite amount of times with flame tongue.
He just
Brings up the fire. All right, ending Melgrim's turn. That's gonna bring us to Kaushik, and then Kar, you're on deck. Kar, you're asleep. Yeah, Kaushik, you're up.
Okay, where is Car at? By the way, is she right in front of me here?
Yeah, she's right in front of you.
Okay.
Nappy poo.
So I am going to use my 30 feet of movement to move a bit more forward. Probably up to Car.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough.
I can't move myself though. Thank you.
Mhm.
Does it cost an action for me to kick her? Try to wake her up.
If you are going to try to wake her, it will take your action. Yes.
Okay. That's fine. I would like to use an action to try to wake Car up.
Okay.
What do I roll for that? Do I roll anything?
You don't have to roll. How do you wake her up?
Get a hold of yourself.
I'll say over the.
Yeah, kind of like shake her and be like, Car, wake up.
And with that, Car, you do come to consciousness. You are prone currently.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I'll say over the telepathic one. Respect their personal space.
And then as a bonus action, I want to hit. How far is this guy from me? I'll magic missile him. How far is he from me?
With this, he is about 40 feet from you.
40 feet. Okay, sick. So as my bonus action, I would like to cast. Guess what? It's Toll the Dead.
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Bing bong.
Fuck his life. Well, potentially it's a 17 wisdom. So.
It's a 9. He fails.
Sick. And that is 2d12 again.
Yep.
He's taking damage. Yeah.
He has. Correct.
Yeah. That is 19 plus 5, so a total of 24 necromantic damage.
You trying to romance him? Wait a minute. 24 damage, you said?
I think so. Yeah, 24.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You see, like 3 of the 4 of his insectoid arms grab his head. Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right. You gave him the bing bong, ending Kaushik's turn. Car, you are awake now, but you are prone and on the ground. What would you like to do? Shit. Does that make you lose concentration on your spell? I think it does.
Probably.
I won't grow up fast enough. It's fine.
You fell unconscious, so you did lose concentration on your spell.
That sucks.
Okay. So is standing up an action?
It is not. It will take 15 feet of your movement. So when you stand, you'll have 15 more feet of movement.
Okay. Stand where? What's 45 feet in front of me?
45 feet in front of you?
Mm-hmm.
The guy I bing bonged.
Yeah.
The guy you think for?
He's about 40 feet in front of you.
Okay. So I want to use my bonus action to aggressively move. So that'd be 30, then the 15 I've got left.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
10 I've got left.
Yeah, you can make your way all the way up to him.
Okay. And where to go? Where's my stuff? I want to weapon. I know. I'm like, I'm gonna do pet a monkey?
Indeed. Grudge noises.
Do what?
Grudge noises.
Right. I should. Yeah, I should too. Right. Yeah, I should do blight with grudge noises. Dang it.
What you doing, Car?
I'll do a third level call lightning.
You can cast Call Lightning again?
Yep.
All right.
And bap him. On the guy in front of me. I'm about.
Okay, that's a dexterity saving throw.
I think you rolled 3d10 for that.
That's a natural 20 on the save, but he'll still take damage.
Okay.
Asshole.
My dice are doing some things.
Right?
But why won't he just die?
Why won't you die?
Be so rude. Rude. Alright, so that's 14 for the 3d10.
Is that already halved? No. Right.
No, that's not already halved. So
Okay,
7 would be
7,
halved.
so 13. All right. Awesome. Ending your turn, Car. That's going to bring us around to Gorham, and then Crowley, you're next. Back to the top of the initiative.
Hell yeah.
What would you like to do, Gorham?
He's been too busy with their loving on turtle.
Can you blame? Ah! Just tried to assassinate me, bro. I felt the claw in my throat. Good lord. I mean, by the ancestors.
I had the ancestor.
There's a boy right here.
Indeed.
What's he been doing?
He looks like he's about to get boot stomped.
Making mistakes. Why am I so blurry, Gorham? You fool.
If anybody's blurry and dealing with the blur, go to your settings at the top right of your screen and unclick depth of field and press OK. That will help you tremendously if you're dealing with blurriness.
Alright, we're gonna give this man 2 mighty swings. Is Milgram raging?
Milgram is raging. These are at advantage.
Big angry.
Yes, I'm rolling dice, Turtle. Isn't that cool? A 23 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Where's my character sheet? Oh, oh no. Turtle, please. God. I can reroll one of these, so. Whew. 18 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then we do it again.
All right. Let's see it.
Oh, nat 20. Hello.
Very nice.
Hello,
Go ahead and roll it.
Oh my goodness. Smash him.
That's your second of the day.
Yes, sir.
No.
Get out of the French fries. Come here.
Did you make him get her?
Huh? No, I'm good.
Okay.
Let me do my math. I appreciate it though.
No problem.
34 bludgeoning damage. I
Okay.
think.
Holy shit.
And, question: is it alive?
Yes.
Okay, so then we smite.
Okay.
We're leaving here today, boys.
What level are you smiting at?
Second level. All right, you gotta go. You're
Killing me, Smalls.
Oh, doubled is. 36 radiant damage.
Holy balls. Yeah, that'll do it.
18 twice, right? That's 36. Correct?
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Was
Good
it like
math,
88
David,
points
good
of
math.
damage?
Yeah. You did second level, so it's 2d8?
3d8.
3d8. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, with a mighty smack on his back twice, cracking his chitinous shell open, he just sort of falls down flat. You guys out of initiative at the moment.
You know, Gorham do be smacking on that back with a mighty whack.
Why?
Gorm said, "Get shit on."
I'll just say over the link, like, we gave the goal, the other one's running away, mount up, and just kind of start to move into the dwarves, like into their
Hop on.
space, hoping that they will either move out of the way or jump on one or the other, but not stopping.
Give me 1
Hop
second.
on.
Don't move your
Hop.
characters. Don't move your characters.
All right.
It's a free country. You can't stop me.
Uh-oh.
I'm not touching. I swear. Don't kill me.
But not, but really, but no.
Oh, I was trying to make Kaushik twirl, but I can't even do that.
Because of this app, I can check y'all's armor class.
Oh! Oh no!
Mine's 18.
Right. Yes, ma'am, it is.
What are we looking at here? Quorum. The dice. Looking at
I hear you talking in there, you're muted.
Um,
Look at that nat 20. He's just sitting there. Can't even fucking see because of the light.
your drone is sentient, Milo, yes? Has its own...
Yes.
Okay.
It is sentient and has
Questions.
all the memories I do. I think is how it is clarified.
Meaning it will be the second Milo if he dies. The new Milo.
Except it dies like 72 hours after I do.
It will be new Milo for 3 days.
There's a chance we can revive him.
I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second.
He's actually he's
I-
figuring out what the width of Bahamut's breath weapon is.
I am very uncomfortable with all the information that this man is gathering currently.
There's a lot going on here.
He's calculating the damage from all those blue things exploding on the wall, that's all.
Ugh.
Oh.
I wouldn't need AC for that.
Oh yeah, what are we getting attacked by? It's attacking all of us. That's a lot
They're
of
gonna-
attacks.
They're gonna hatch
Why would you say that?
into beautiful bejeweled bugs. 'Cause
We're gonna
Um,
think they look like beautiful bejeweled bugs because we're high as shit right now.
1 second, guys. I need Constitution saving throws from Gorham and Kaushik.
Again, same question. Is it at disadvantage?
No, not saving throws.
Okay, cool. One day I'll know the knowledge.
Oh no.
Not good. It's a 9.
Right?
7 plus 7, so 14.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't do that. You can't do it like that. Come on, man.
Kaushik,
Fuck,
you have
man.
failed. Gorham, you have just succeeded. Gorham, you take 48 points of piercing damage. Kaushik, you take 50 points of piercing damage.
I'm down.
Gorham, you turn around and look for just a moment. And you said you're down, Kaushik?
Oh.
I am down.
Oh shit.
Gorham, you turn to see what just happened to you. You see a gangly creature, but you can see right through it. You can see it right here, but it is of gelatinous form. You can see sort of clear organs pumping through it. and then it steps away from you, and you cannot see it anymore. Milo, your drone sees the same thing, and that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oof.
Oh shit!
All right. Thanks so much, everybody, for coming in. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. It's a good time. Thank you guys for playing with me. Have a good time as always. And we are going to give some love to some member in the TTRPG community with a raid. So thank you guys for sticking around. Do not forget that we do this every Monday and Saturday. Mondays we do Ghost of Saltmarsh, streamed by my boy Ian, which is under me this week right here, who DMs Ghost of Saltmarsh, where I play a purple grung named Gloob. I almost forgot his name.
Must not like that character very much. I'll keep that.
I'm not. I'm just not good at multitasking. And my boy RTM right near plays a cleric, a piece of main cleric named Bart, and it's a good time. And then on Saturdays we do this right here, where we do Eberron things, and they are going into unknown realms. So we're gonna raid our friends over to TTRPG Academy. I'm gonna start that raid off. Make sure you go give them love and a follow. Drop us a follow, like, and subscribe wherever you're watching us at. Follow us on Twitters, on TikToks, and everything else. And we'll see you guys next time. Make sure you donate to Extra Life. The links are down below, and we'll see you guys next time. Much love.